Welcome everybody. Happy New Comic Book Day. My name is Chris the Comic Vet. I'm just gonna bring in my guest right away. Right away. No need to keep talking. From California, it's called Promiscuous Time Traveler. I like that you had the right height there. Your elbow was the right way. Also from California. It's my
The real California,
I'm not getting into that.
not not fake California.
And it's my slab hub brother, Rob. And of
Oh,
course,
man.
returning to us in a beautiful Spider-Man shirt, it's Digger Jim
From not California.
from not California.
From real time, East Coast, baby.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Guys, thanks for joining me. And
Always.
let's just give a quick shout out to the people that are watching, and then we'll talk about what everyone's been talking about. Mark, my man, hope that you're doing well. I know that you're going to spend some time with your family this evening. Thanks for joining us a little bit. Las Cruces, 1971. Hello from New Mexico. Well, hello from all over North America here. And Mars, hope that you're doing well. Thanks for joining us. And well, you know, if you're a little French, that's hello Comic Green, but I know what you meant, and you meant vet, of course. And Wheelchair Superhero, hope that you're doing well, Kyle. I believe his name is Kyle as well.
Yep.
Well, yeah. And Pocan Joe has joined us. Hope that you're doing well, Joe. So, gentlemen, what is your initial take on the second trailer of Spider-Man Far From Home?
Somebody else go first. Oh, really? Wow. No, Digger Jim go then.
It was a lot going on.
Yeah.
I'm still, I'm still not sure who's who as far as it was a lot of moving around and whatnot. I'm also not sure what it is that he's trying to take from Doctor Strange.
Yeah, that box. Mhm.
Yeah. I don't know what that, it has something to do with fixing everything, but is it really fixing everything? So, and once
Right.
Doctor Strange, does that and knocks you out of your body, man, you're screwed. You can't do
Yeah.
anything.
Just-
So I'm like, oh my God.
yeah, there's been a couple of Marvel characters that have been through that. Doctor Strange himself, Bruce
Hulk.
Banner. Yeah,
Yeah.
Bruce Banner
Yeah.
got it from the Ancient One.
Yep.
Mhm.
That was
I,
fascinating.
I'm kind of thinking that cube, guys, feel free to jump in. I'm kind of thinking that cube is where Doctor Strange wants to put the villains, essentially, and then put that box off into some sort of whatever rigmarole, and then they get put back into their own universe. So essentially, we all know that these characters, everyone that's introduced in these movies, have died facing Spider-Man.
Right.
And obviously they're now being pulled out of their universe before they've died. I don't think they're going to like bring them back to life magically. I'm thinking that
Marvel
somehow,
zombies.
yeah, I'm thinking they've all been pulled away from, before they met their doom, facing whatever, either facing Andrew Garfield or Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man.
Right.
And we I know about you guys, but I saw that someone really slowed down that one scene where the lizard is jumping midair and Tom Holland Spider-Man's well above him, but mysteriously the lizard gets punched in the face and spun around by an unknown invisible man. So
On the Brazilian trailer.
so I'm thinking that obviously that'll be Andrew Garfield's Spider-Man that nails him, and we'll probably have Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man go towards the Sandman that's also in that same clip. But yeah, Rob.
I did
Go
read
ahead.
somebody say real quick. I did read somewhere where they said they were continuously writing that script. Like it wasn't written, cut, done. Let's do it. It just kept evolving, and that kind of makes me nervous.
Yeah, okay. Mars says it's a mother's box. A mother
A
box.
Mother
That's
Why not?
right genre of film.
Rob says, "Go ahead."
Different.
At this point,
publisher.
Marvel's history of tweaking and editing trailers to try to hide certain things is such that I don't care. All you need to tell me is movie Spider-Man this date, go see it.
Right.
Okay, and I'll go see it, and then I'll be hopeful. And probably what's going to happen is this. As with every movie where there's 800,000 different characters going on simultaneously, and you're trying to juggle string time, and it's probably going to not, this one may not live up to I'm fearful that it's not going to live up to the hype because there's too much. We're doing multiverse. We're doing multiple Spider-Mans potentially. We're doing multiple villains. We're doing, the girlfriend thing, this thing. And it's just so much that either it's going to be one hell of a roller coaster or, my God, were we going into the wall at 200 miles an hour? And so I'm hoping as a Spider-Man fan, I'm hoping that it's the first one, that it's a roller coaster ride that we go, holy cow, but I'm not going to put too much stock in the trailers because at this point, like I said, trying to Easter egg it to pieces and nuance it is, what point does it serve? The movie comes out next month?
Yeah.
Or December. So I mean, who cares?
Let's be honest.
Movie's coming.
To touch on what Rob's saying, this is actually pretty strange, no pun intended, that we're getting a second trailer this close to the actual film release. So obviously they're very careful on what they wanted to do, trying to keep Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield's role under wraps the best that they can. But let's be honest, when it comes to solo Spider-Man movies, we've had more bad ones than great ones.
Oh, but we've had good solo Spider-Man movies where it's been Spider-Man and one villain.
Right.
It's when they start to go to 2 and 3 villains, or God forbid, in this case, more, that they prove that they don't have the ability to seem to juggle a story and what's going on very well. Now, granted, that was mostly Sony, and Marvel's involved here. But as we saw just recently, we talked about on it with the Eternals, you end up having to pick and choose what you're doing. That means some people are just there and show up here and there, and other people get some good story development in the end. You kind of go,
right. Well, judging by the trailer, we're going to obviously get some interesting plot when it comes to Doc Ock. It looks like somehow he befriends the three of them. I'm kind of thinking we're going to still have Green Goblin is still, you're not going to have Willem Dafoe on the back burner. He's just too big of an actor. Same with Jamie Foxx. But their screen time, I don't know. This is gonna have to be a movie that's gonna probably have to push 2.5 hours, at least 2 hours
minimum, because you have to cover first. Okay, get past how his life has been impacted solo before he starts to even go into, we need to try to do this spell. We screwed it up, and now here's all this stuff is going on. People start showing up, and oh my God, how do we deal with 1 now? Oh my God, now 2. Oh my God, now 3. Oh my goodness, how 4?
Right. And on top of that, Doctor Strange looking like an adversary to Spider-Man. So I'm kind of thinking Tom Holland's Spider-Man is kind of like, let's just let them all stay. And then Doctor Strange is like, listen, no, they got to go back.
He wants
presenting
to save
they have no way.
He doesn't want anybody to die.
Right. He doesn't want anybody to die.
And so he wants to try to be the super good guy. And but I mean, there's things that are in there. I also agree. I think, some things are put their intention. A lot of people were watching it with the C-list villains last night, and they were all speculating about, you saw MJ going off the bridge, and are they going to kill her? And he's not going to be able to save her, and have the Gwen Stacy moment. And I'm sure that they're intentionally editing it to make it look like the Gwen Stacy moment, but I seriously doubt that.
Yeah, that was my pick. Yeah.
One thing, Rob, before you joined us backstage, Jim and Colin, I kind of put it out there. I'm kind of thinking when that scene happens where we see MJ fall, it's actually not Tom Holland's Spider-Man that goes after her. I think it's Andrew Garfield's Spider-Man that goes after her in a moment of redemption to save her, because we all know that, I think the best Spider-Man scene of all time ever filmed was the death of Gwen, when that whole scene of her falling. I thought that was just fantastic.
And he still can't get it done, and Gwen Stacy, Spider-Gwen comes in and saves the day, right?
Wow.
That'd be awesome.
Or Venom? But yeah.
No, I'm fucking him.
Yeah, I mean, we didn't even touch on that. I mean, did you see
Yeah.
Venom anywhere in it? But yet it's
No.
implied he's sort of in it, right?
Maybe. And what if Miles shows up?
I think
Yeah, sure.
I mean, as a character, I
much.
think we have a chance of seeing Miles, the character, not Miles, the Spider-Man, but
Yeah.
Right.
could we get introduced to Miles? Absolutely. I think
Post-credit scene,
if-
maybe.
if we see Venom,
I can
that's
see
where
that.
I think that's where we're going to see Venom is a post-credit scene.
Yeah, I again, ultimately, I think it comes down to it's like, okay, cool, you got something coming out. We know it's going to be a loaded film.
Yeah.
We're all we're all going to line up with our money.
Yeah.
To go see the film.
Like
It's just a question of will we leave wanting to spend money again,
Right.
or will we leave going, God damn it, another third Spider-Man movie just fucking sucks.
Yeah, so let's be honest. When it comes to the MCU, 2 of the last 3 big ensemble films were home runs. Like most people will say they didn't enjoy the Eternals. I did, but everyone will basically say they'd enjoyed, the Infinity War and Endgame, and those were ensemble films.
That's fair.
And
with established story points already from other movies.
right.
So now granted, some of these characters have been established. Are they just going to say, you know what, forget
now
it?
We have established characters.
We're going to
assume
assume at this point, if they go into it and just assume, hey, you know what, the people who are going to see this aren't going to be the newbies that don't know anything about this.
Right.
We don't need to explain all this backstory. The people who are going to see it are the fans. They already know it. We can gloss over
like
the
touch on what Rob just said. The creative team behind the Tom Holland solo films had done just that. They've based themselves on the fact that generally most Spider-Man people are educated. That's why we didn't get to see the bite scene of Tom Holland being bitten. We didn't get to see the death of Uncle Ben. They just wiped that away. Everyone knows that. We don't need that regurgitation. We don't need that regurgitation. And I'm kind of hoping they kind of do this too. Like, if you haven't seen the 5 Spider-Man movies before Tom Holland, the 3 Spider-Man and 2 Amazing Spider-Mans, you're probably going to want to check them out now because you're going to see all those villains show up. God willing,
on another planet if you didn't see it. I mean,
God willing, we don't get that 70s show Venom, that one. But if we're going to get a Venom, hopefully it's just Tom Hardy's, even though I'm not a fan of that one.
I did like the Iron Spider suit.
Yeah,
that looked pretty dope.
That did look cool.
We did have a few different suits this time. We had the Iron Spider suit again. We had him wearing a black suit, and we had him wearing a combination of like his first red and blue with a little bit of a new look. I'm kind of thinking the third act is basically going to be mostly all Spider-Man versus Doctor Strange until they get to the Statue of Liberty when the whole cataclysm happens. But I thought the trailer was fantastic. Fantastic.
I think the first 30 minutes, it's him, trying to deal with everything that happened with being, let out. Right. And from they're going to pick him up. He's going to do his bit with the cops. Daredevil's going to show up and say, shut it until I tell you otherwise. And then gets him out. He goes, and he has that whole time period right there. So that's at least 45 minutes right there. Figuring out what's, like Rob said, that's got to be. You got to explain all that. And then, like you said, it'll go into, hey, Doc, can you fix it?
That's why I'm not saying anything right now.
Most people generally admit that Spider-Man 2 is probably the best Spider-Man movie that's been made with the whole Dr. Octopus saga in that movie. To each their own, but that's the general consensus I get from most comic book fans that they enjoy, that they think the second Spider-Man is the best one. To each their own.
Fair enough. I totally agree.
Then you could go into who was the better Peter Parker versus Spider-Man. Was Tobey Maguire a better Peter Parker than Andrew Garfield or Tom Holland? Or, it's like Batman. It's like, who's the better Robin? Don't even go there. Move on. Talk amongst yourselves. That type of thing.
Hey, small town
show on that.
Hey, Jimmy.
Yeah, you could. You did.
All right. Yes, that's what I said. We did. The whole show on that one. Yeah. And
Yeah.
it was pretty clear cut. Everybody agreed on one thing in comics.
Yeah,
It's like the one
I remember
thing
that one. That was good.
in comics. What can everybody agree on? They can agree on who they like best as Robin.
Yeah.
Or who the best Robin is. All right.
Burt Ward.
Cool.
Oh man.
Oh my gosh.
You gotta smooth it out. Smooth it out.
Holy Bill
Yeah.
of Rights, Batman.
He had the shark repellent.
All right.
Okay, so let's see. Kyle, I know you didn't hit your LCS, but do you want to show us the covers of the stuff that you have digitally?
Absolutely. Let's do it.
Okay.
Which the books that may not have arrived because at the LCS anyways, because Diamond can't deliver anything.
Very true. Very true. Hold on, I gotta minimize this. All right. So first off, I'm just gonna lean right into it. I gotta pick up another one of these because mine is all busted and messed up. So I'll pick up another one of these bad boys. And for those who are just listening and can't see, that was Something Is Killing the Children deluxe hardcover. I am going to be picking up the Once and Future deluxe hardcover, also from Boom Studios, which I absolutely adore that series. I've been collecting Catwoman cover Bs just because they've all been glorious. Definitely going to get the Last Ronin. This is kind of like the director's cut, but for issues 2 and 3. And there's like a lot of behind the scenes. I love behind the scenes stuff. I'm such a nerd with that kind of, like, if you show me like how things were drawn, I'm super into it. This is another one that people might not know of, Shinokage.
I saw that. I didn't get it.
So I thought this was a 3-issue series. This is issue 4. They already have a trade for issues 1 through 3. And it said 4 of 6 on the thing, so I'm picking it up. And then the last thing I have to show is this big White Ash book that I picked up, and it's just the size of how they like sketch it out, and it's just ginormous.
11 by 17. It's huge.
Yeah, it's freaking huge. And apparently there's a poster in here too. I'm just seeing that right now. It's Oh, no. This is actually a page that has fallen out of it. That's awesome.
Quick, Rob, who would be able to grade that? Which grading company would be able to grade that
They
page?
don't have
It's now incomplete.
Yeah.
But yeah, I love how big it is.
Yeah.
But they had oh no, these are all just kind of loose in it. I don't even know. Whatever.
It's all loose pages.
No, there's 2 staples in it. That just legit fell out. Anyways, it's freaking awesome. Check out White Ash, everybody. Like it's pretty cool. There's like orcs and elves and lots of fun things happen. And vampires. And that's all I have.
So it's basically like it's printed the same size as the artist's work on.
Yep. So it's full size.
Yeah.
So this is how they would.
So Chris, to answer your question, none of the grading companies can encapsulate it.
No.
They would. Yeah, none of them have slabs that big.
Huge. And they had problems shipping it. The first one came super damaged, and this one has like pages that are falling out of it.
Yeah.
Very good.
2 things that I was interested in was Watch Dogs Legion. I don't know if I'll pick it up, but I'm a nerd for that kind of game. And then 9 Stones is a cool series that I recommend people check it out. I'm just reading this one digital, but it's really fun. Oh, one more thing. I got this, but the red version.
Oh.
That's the 3rd printing of Gun Honey #1. And that's what I got. What I have.
Very good.
Nice.
Jim, did you hit up your LCS today?
I did. I managed to squeeze that between Costco and
wow,
things.
big day for you today then. Jeez.
Yeah. Costco.
No. Is it true in your neck of the woods that you can't enter Costco without spending $100?
Oh. Yeah, keep going.
It's amazing how much a rotisserie chicken costs, huh?
Yeah, keep going. I mean, it's just, I got the list emailed to me at work, and she's like, "You're on your way home." And I was
Everything
like, but it's Wednesday, honey. And she's like, "You can go afterwards, but this has to come first." And I was like, "Damn it, woman." You couldn't do this any other day. Evidently not. House of Slaughter, like, I don't know, 800th print. I didn't get this when it first came out, so I bought this one and I'm gonna read it probably tonight. This one and this Radio Apocalypse. The person at my LCS said I might like that, so I'm gonna
interested in what you actually think of Radio Apocalypse. When
I
you
love
get
this
to it.
cover. I mean, just the cover was just crazy.
I've heard
Who's the publisher?
Vault.
It's
Vault
Vault.
Comics. Yep.
Mhm.
I'm excited for
then,
that book, but I didn't pick it up.
Yeah, those were the only two indie books I got.
Good
lot
choice.
of DC. I'm keeping with the Fear State, Batman, Nightwing. I like this variant better than the
You
cover
didn't
A.
get the cover.
I didn't like it.
Okay.
I got this Robins because I have a feeling it's going to be funny. I'm going to read it and laugh because I think all they're going to do is sit there and talk about how Batman screwed with their head. And
Ungrateful.
right. And then I got this Wonder Woman because somebody was saying it's like a cosmic Wonder Woman. She has some
it's the start of a new arc.
yeah.
Okay.
So I'm gonna check it out. And then the last DC was I was not gonna leave. If they didn't have this, I was going to go find it somewhere. This might be my favorite read of the year right now.
Yeah.
What are you talking about? That's another independent book.
Well, I mean it's DC Black Label.
No, I know, but the people are saying that it's creator owned, so it should be independent.
Yeah, I just now I gotta wait until March.
Yeah.
So, and
For
then
7.
the Marvel I got was Moon Knight, and this was really they had this in another cover, but they wanted $25 for that one, and I said no, thank you.
There's a first appearance in that Moon Knight.
Okay.
Spider Woman, and that was it.
Okay.
Back to you, Chris.
Robert.
Dude, I'm sorry. I've been multitasking with Slab Hub, man. I've been in contact with a guy who's got over 1,300 slabs.
Holy
Just
cow!
makes me look like a beginner. And all like golden.
Is he a dealer?
No. And we're securing him for Slab Hub, and he's talking about being on for several weeks.
Like
But
the entire
I
summer?
told him I think we can go through all your slabs unless you want to be on for the entirety of 2022.
Wow.
But anyways, so that's gonna be kind of cool. I'm excited. Ugh.
Yeah, I agree with Mars there.
Yeah,
I've heard many good things about this new run of Moon Knight.
And the new Moon Knight that you just picked up, Digger Jim, first appearance of a new villain.
Oh, is that right?
You're the first appearance of a new villain.
Nice.
Thank you.
So, among other things, I picked up at my LCS today because my LCS does have games and other stuff there too.
Okay.
And it has been established among some people know that I am a little bit of a Nightmare Before Christmas fan.
Oh, nice.
There was a new card game called
Awesome.
Making Christmas, or at least it's new to me because I had never seen it before.
Never seen it.
So I picked up this little card game called Making Christmas. Now, whether or not I'll ever open it or not, that's a whole different ball of wax. Maybe I'll open up one, but I have to buy another one so I can open it and play. We'll have a sealed one. I don't know. But
Hey, Rob, do you have the Funko Pop of Lock, Shock, and Barrel?
yes,
You have them all?
I have a couple different ones.
Do you have the
Lock,
one
Shock,
that they're in the tub?
Yes.
Dang it. Okay.
And
if I ever needed
I
to
have
do an
glow in the
AFK, I
dark
could see
chase
that.
versions. I have non-chase versions. I have the Funko Deluxe ones. Yes, I have.
Well, if you didn't have it, I would send it to you.
I appreciate that.
So-
Really pretty much about the only thing I don't have are some of the super rare glow in the dark ones
Okay.
from the first generation. And
nobody was on
and
that
the
stuff,
first
so.
mayor, stuff that's like you wouldn't gift it if you
Yeah.
had it. You would sell it because it's like $500, $700,000 or
Gotcha.
more. Anyways, all right. So
Sorry to get you off topic.
no. This is an older issue, Bounty Hunters issue 15. For some reason, I was missing this.
Okay.
I looked at my CAZ was telling me I was missing it, and I went and my LCS had a whole mess of them on the shelf. So they must have got those in late or something and didn't pull them for people's boxes for some strange reason.
That makes sense.
I don't know, but so filled a hole in my collection. Batman Fear State, the Gardener, the origin story.
Oh,
Gardener
That's the
and
Secret Files, right?
Yep, the Secret Files. Yep.
oh, I missed that one.
Yep.
Damn
Two
it,
different-
Rob! I'm gonna go back and get that.
I only got the A cover. I
Is
didn't
that like a
choose the-
one shot, right?
Yeah, it's a one shot.
Yeah.
The Secret
Yeah,
Files
okay.
ones are. Yeah.
Yep.
The Fantastic Four anniversary tributes.
Let me know what you think of that, Rob.
Yeah. I'm assuming it's pretty much a retelling of the original,
Right.
just
It is.
new arts, much like the GSX one
Yeah.
was, anniversary edition was.
That's exactly what it is.
Right, perfect. So good. Of course, Robins.
Nobody got the B cover.
No,
That
I
was
did not.
the best one with him in the wrestling ring.
Really don't. Oh, you mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, there was
Like-
enough.
Hold
No,
on. Let's
thanks.
see if I can strike that pose.
Yeah, he's just like, hey, yo,
I picked
look
up
at
two
me,
of those.
look at me.
Oh
Dr.
yeah,
Afra,
it's a great
Yeah.
cover.
because
Mhm.
I love Dr. Afra. Difference being I'm not in love with Dr. Afra, just not quite sure what 78.BEY is. We're back into, I guess that's
They-
Beyond, the
You know,
Beyond stuff.
It's
I
exactly
think
what
that
it.
just stands
that's-
for this is a BS story that we're filling in
No.
right now.
It's not
There's another
bad.
there's another first appearance in that book.
It's not bad. That's more
Jim,
along the line of telling the story of how.
Forget what Chris is talking about here. You're absolutely right. Anytime you bring in Ben Riley or any other clone, it's a bunch of filler, and it's just waiting until we get. In this case, it's just wait until we get to issue 800 so we can bring Peter back, and then do something devastating to him in issue 801.
Right.
Because
I want to see
Nine-
Spider
900.
Spider Court.
flipping it
900.
works.
900.
Now entering the court.
Batman 117,
Ben Riley.
Fear State, the A cover, and this is the book I do get the B cover on.
Cool. That's a cool B cover.
And what the hell? Picked up the
Oh, 125.
incentive variant. I've
Alright,
been getting
video
the
game.
incentive. I've been getting the incentive variants on on the regular Batman title.
Is
For
that like a video
while
game
now.
cover?
Yeah.
They're
Yeah.
they're
Okay.
doing all these video game covers. Yeah.
Look cool.
They did some wanted posters earlier, and then they were doing the pencils.
Got it.
Legends of the Dark Knight. I just got the A cover on that one. Nightwing. I've picked up my B cover. Nightwing.
I'm excited for 88 or
'Cause
whatever
I
the next
love
one
me.
is.
Cassandra Cain. That is the best Batgirl.
87. 87 is what I'm excited for.
Oh, I see. Here's the design variant
Cool.
incentive on Nightwing.
Now, I'm going to ask you something, and that were they? How much was that?
20.
See, mine wanted like almost 30.
Is it a 1 in 25?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, but $30. I was like, that seemed kind of that seemed like eBay price.
And then
Yes, High Republic.
though I only get the incentive on the High Republic Adventures.
Okay.
But so this is my LCS is kind of like they kind of look at various things. Like this one was 10.
Right.
Okay.
For this incentive. This one was 20 and the other one was 20. So those aren't like super mega incentives. Sometimes the incentives they're asking 30, 40, 50.
Okay.
It really depends upon what they do is before the day of they do look on the incentives to see what the market price is and then go
Yeah.
drop it down below market price, or some of the market price, but because they want to get, and I don't blame the LCS. They want to
No.
get a piece of that action, and that's fair
It
because
is fair. I just don't want to pay
that's the incentives are what. Well, and that's fine, right? the incentives is how the LCSs can make some good make some of that profit, and that's the whole reason for the incentives, right? Is
Right.
you buy more, you get these rarer copies that you can sell for more than list, and
guess.
and because they're not making much off of a regular book, right? That's where they're going to make some better profit.
They're dealing in quantity.
Right.
Right. And that's why I personally have shifted. I went, earlier on, about 2 years ago, a year and a half ago, I was really heavy into like these various exclusive variants, online variants, whatnot, and especially when the LCSs were closed. But
Right.
once when the LCSs reopened, I really, really cut back on those online exclusive variants and made the conscious decision to instead to pick up a couple extra, every week I pick up a couple incentives to help my LCS to continue to weather the storm. And plus we're in California. They've had to, it's not like it's cheap to run a business here in California.
Yeah.
So the fact that, they
You're
keep
making
the
me
lights
feel
on.
bad.
Yeah, because you're a cheap bastard. No.
I may have to go and buy the damn thing now, Rob.
So yeah, that's just me personally on how I decide to support my LCS.
That's fair.
My
LCS
because you know
does
what,
a raffle.
I don't buy my bags and boards from my LCS typically. Now these
really?
ones I did, these were the ones that they were bagging them up, and I said, yeah, today I forgot to bring my store folio box, so I said, so go ahead and throw them in bags and boards. But normally I don't, because I buy my bags and boards online from other sources, much cheaper in bulk.
That's so strange to me. Like everything that you just said is super strange.
Buying my bags and boards online?
No, I mean like my LCS gives bags and boards, and then it also it doesn't sell incentive variants. They do like a raffle at the end of the year.
That is really weird because bags and boards. Well, bags and boards are a profit center for them.
Correct. Yeah, because they charge like a quarter or something for them. No, my shop puts it on the shelf.
Yeah, any excess. Well, do they give you a discount?
Yeah, they give me a 15% discount, and then they also bag and board it.
And they bag and board for free. Wow.
Yep. And they have a rewards program that gets you into incentive variants and a raffle at the end of the year.
That's very nice.
Yeah,
people mine doesn't do that. So. Unfortunately, I mean, so my LCS, I'm working trying to set up a tour one time. So my LCS is a little bit different in that they're mostly current books.
Yeah.
And they have a very small back bin as for a start. So they're not selling lots of back issues and getting, except for like recent back issues that they've accumulated, right?
Yeah, so they like also 2015 and closer to us.
Yeah, the last 4 or 5 issues are on the shelf, and then there's some drawers, but they get rid of a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
Their bigger thing probably that they make money off of right now today is they've merged. They used to have 2 stores and they merged them together. And one store was focused on gaming and gaming supplies and gaming events and whatnot.
Yeah.
And
Magic and
right, all that stuff. The board games, I mean, tabletop games. They have huge quantities of all that stuff.
Yeah.
And so now they've merged them together. So they have this whole scenario that's set up there. So they probably make much better margin off the gaming and gaming supplies than they do off the comics, and they don't even they don't have a slab in the place. It's really weird. Yeah, it's me going to a store that has no slabs.
Yeah.
It's probably
the irony.
It's probably the only reason why I still live in a house.
Yeah,
because there are other shops around here, right, that I follow on Facebook and that do like slabs and lots of high-end slabs and all this other stuff. And I'm watching them on Facebook post their stuff, and thank God I'm a lazy bastard who doesn't want to drive one town over, which would only be a 15-minute drive, because I watch them post. I go, ooh, I want that. Ooh, I want. Ooh. I would just be destitute.
Hello, Mike.
Hey, everybody.
Becker.
Mars wants to know, Chris.
What's that? Oh, yeah, I got my books. I'm not going to interrupt these guys having a conversation. If Rob's telling us about it, that he prefers to go to a store that doesn't have slabs, like,
so that
have you seen the man's wall?
That's insane.
Yeah, absolutely, Mars. Let's all right, let's do this.
Hey, Mars.
All right.
Show me what you got.
All right, thank you. So I was kind of on the fence about Chicken Devil issue number 1, but I bit the bullet. I think I'm the only one to pick up Chicken Devil issue number 2 from everyone that's shown their stuff so far.
Not
Yeah.
me, that's for sure.
So
I
far.
Look
didn't
at
even get
all
number
this
1.
good real estate for an autograph.
There you go. That's fair.
Just put a,
That's what
yeah,
I
a
think of when I
remark.
look at that. Yeah, a remark. Kyle and I spoke about this a little earlier, but I picked up issue 4 of Eat the Rich.
Yes, you need to get through issue 3, man. I'm liking it.
Issue 3 from Titan Comics, Gun Honey.
That's an interesting cover.
Yeah, and let's see. All right. It's yeah, there's a few guys wearing sunglasses in case you didn't notice.
Wait, there's other people?
And a gun.
Right. All right. We'll switch over to DC and I'll start with their franchise. Like Jim, and everybody else, I picked up issue 117 of Batman Fear State. Also picked up issue 9 of what I consider to be the backbone of the DC continuity, Suicide Squad.
That is
How
a
did I
very
miss
true
that one?
statement.
Crap.
Mark would also back up that statement.
You know, I don't know if my LCS had that. They might have
Oh,
sold
really?
out of that. I did not see that on the wall. I would have gotten it for sure. Like, I don't
Okay.
have that in my pull, but oh man, okay.
Do you think we'll ever know who Red X is?
Eventually.
I'm starting to lose hope.
Eventually, and I think we'll find out more in Teen Titans
Teen
Academy.
Titans.
Yeah,
Yeah.
before we would find
Okay.
out in Suicide Squad.
Fair enough.
Let's switch over to Marvel, and I picked like everyone else. I picked up the franchise as well. You know, issue 78, Bay. Like
First
what
appearance.
Jay-Z refers to his wife. It's just Bay.
Hey.
Yeah.
Who's that on the front there? Is that
So what I was going to say is I believe this is a story basically tying into Ben Reilly's saga on how Colleen and Misty Knight become employees for the Beyond Corporation.
uh-huh.
I believe this is the
it had
first
to be,
appearance
it
in
had
here
to be
as well.
Misty Knight.
Right.
Yeah.
But yeah, Colleen and Misty Knight, obviously they're a team and they're the ones that are training Ben.
Yeah.
So I'm figuring this is going to be their backstory and how they got affiliated with the Beyond Corporation.
See you later, wheelchair superhero.
Oh, yeah. Take care, Kyle. Thanks for joining us. I picked up issue 3 of Dark Ages. I'm looking forward to this story.
I knew something was wrong. It was way too cheap getting out of that store. Damn it. That's
And
3 books now I got to go back and get.
I gotta plug where and when I can. So Mark's hot pick this past Sunday was James Tynan. Most people say James Tynan's best story right now
Yes.
is issue 6 of The Nice House on the Lake.
Yes.
Wind is his best series. I don't know what y'all are talking about.
Except for Kyle here. He likes to win. I like something is healing the children, but most people say The Nice House on the Lake. Yeah, this is one where we get to find out everything is going to be flipped upside down. Some character reveals, and then we get the pause till March.
Yay!
Sorry about your luck, everybody. And my hot pick, in case you didn't see, this down here, was Jeff Lemire and Andrea Sorrentino's issue 3 of Primordial. I am very much looking forward to this book.
All right, that's a hot pick. That is a hot pick. Hot take, hot pick.
Yeah, I am a big fan of Cold War stories and what the United States and the Soviet Union did to each other back in, through the 50s, basically all the way up to the mid 80s. But yeah, those are that was my haul. I think I escaped with my wallet being happy today.
Absolutely.
I didn't go crazy with the variants like I have in the past. But yeah. Michael, Go ahead, Kyle.
Real fast on the two guys, two hot picks. Like
Mhm.
I'm like kudos to both of you for picking an issue 3 and an issue 6. Like that. Not everybody is like inclined to pick like issue 1s basically or something that's like really hot. And so
Mhm.
I commend you for picking later in series and actually staying on series. So thank you for
Thank
that.
you. I think that was actually the first time that both Mark and I have actually done that in the same
That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
weekend. Usually, if one of us is going middle point of a storyline or an arc or something,
Yeah.
the
Right.
other one is usually going with the number one.
Yeah.
Or I'm going with a hot cover. Like, I'll be honest. Like, Mark doesn't generally pick hot covers. Mark's all about the content,
story, right? He
Not-
wants the story.
and I get caught up with the shiny things. So, but yeah,
Nothing wrong with a hot cover. There's nothing wrong with
Hey,
that.
Yeah.
you know what? I did forget. I did get the.
Yes.
I did get this one. I already read it and I put it
That's
aside. I was like,
awesome.
oh
Right.
crap! I mean,
Yeah.
it didn't take but like 12
How,
seconds.
how do you like
to
that,
read.
Jim? And Beckerman, when you're ready, give us a wave. Okay, you're ready. Okay, cool.
I want. I don't know. I want more words. I want more words.
But it's
I,
show don't tell. It's a comic book. Like
Yeah.
they can
know.
show it to you through the images. I love that. Book.
Oh, I mean, he's definitely does that. I mean, he definitely has that feel of, oh shoot, what have I done?
I just
You
want to know
see
more.
that.
It has me. That story has gripped me, and it has my attention.
Yep.
Michael, show us what you
Show
got.
us what you got. All right. So I went to a different store today.
Wait. Is it because you put the other one in bankruptcy?
No,
Okay.
no, it's because they didn't get any books today.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
And so, plus the other one is by my work, and they were also doing a fundraiser for Children's Mercy of Kansas City's toy drive, which I wanted to go support. So I went and I just grabbed a few things that I would have probably grabbed at my normal shop, and then Debbie at from my local, I called her and she said she wasn't going to be able to get me Robins, so I picked that up at the store I went to called Elite Comics of Kansas City.
Cool.
Have you read that one yet, Mike?
What, Robins?
Yes.
Did this come out last week?
Today.
No, it came out today.
No, I haven't read anything. I literally
okay.
just got back from the shop.
Oh, okay. I saw
the
your
traffic's a little thicker on that end of town, so
Okay.
I spent a long time in traffic on the way back. I got Batman Secret Files, The Gardener. I really didn't get much because this isn't my poll. You know, this is just me grabbing a few things. I think he was donating 10% of whatever you bought today to Children's Mercy. Plus, we'll talk about some other ways they were raising money here in a minute.
Cool. Yeah.
Janice Vell, #1.
I heard that was pretty cool.
I just love the character. So I grabbed Dark Ages #3. This was another book Debbie told me I was going to be shorted.
Yep. And another book Jigger Jim forgot to pick up.
And Kang.
Just stick it to him, why don't you, Kyle?
I know.
Yeah.
And the new issue of Kang. Another one I was told I was getting shorted today. At least she was very upfront. I really like Debbie. I like the new shop. But there are issues of being shorted there.
Are you being shorted because they're not ordering right, or because they got damage?
They had both damages and their order got messed up with Diamond.
Jeez. Okay.
Well.
And she does it by priority. So the longer you've had a pull with her, I'm the new guy. I'm low on the totem pole.
That's fair. I mean, that's fair. I mean,
yeah, I'm fine with that.
And she's communicating it, so
yeah.
And she told me up front, so I'm way good. Me and that shop are fine. But I had fun going to Elite today. Not a shop I normally go to. It's on a really busy end of town. It's like the nicer area, so it's like the traffic around it just gets nuts at 5 o'clock.
That's the big Elite Comics, right? Like they're a pretty big.
No,
shop,
no, you're thinking Comics Elite. I'm talking Elite Comics of Overland Park, Kansas.
Yeah.
So I live in Missouri. Kansas City is very divided. So you've got Missouri side. That's us poor folk, the normal people, and then you've got the elite
He says
snobs
sitting in
of
front
Kansas.
of a wall of original art. He's like, us poor folk.
Has
Poor
like probably
folks.
$10,000 worth of art or more.
That's the thing is Becker's so poor that he can't afford the whole book, so he
Just
only
an
gets the
average, normal guy.
just the pages.
Just buys it a page at a time. Sorry, Becker, we had to.
So at Elite Comics, though, I will say, William, the owner, he was actually one of the founders of Planet City Comic Con,
Oh,
and
Okay.
he's got he's no longer running that, but the guy who does run it was there, kind of just hanging out, I guess.
nice.
Chris Jackson, who owns Planet Comic Con. But William's got what I would call a very impressive Rolodex of people he can call upon when he wants to do fundraisers for Children's Mercy Hospital, which he brings in a lot of money every Christmas season. They do this massive toy drive. I think it averages anywhere from $28,000 to $35,000 a year raised just at his comic shop.
Wow.
But he has
Incredible.
friends like Jason Aaron and Scotty Young, and he can bring in the names
Right.
of Kansas City. Well, he's starting off that toy drive season, and he had a local creator named Kevin Mellon come in. He is the art director for a series that just came out on Netflix called Hit Monkey. And Kevin was doing these little sketches for $20 donations to the toy fund.
Damn.
Wow.
So I grabbed one of these.
Why not?
Now, Mike, did he have them already done up, or did he?
Yeah, they were already pre-done.
Okay.
Wow.
Yep, he had maybe 10 left when I walked in, so I bought one.
Yeah.
And it goes to a good cause, so
Yeah.
I thought that was neat. Then when I got home on my front stoop, I had a package from Nick's Kicks and Comics last Whatnot sale, not the one today. This afternoon, I was in a meeting, couldn't make it.
Yeah, I
to
missed that one.
He was selling
But-
some hot slabs.
Well, I heard.
Yeah.
I missed out. So I've got this Miko signed War of the Bounty Hunters.
Wow.
Okay.
And I also bought this Green Arrow, first comics appearance of Diggle.
Very cool.
And then I got a CBCS mail call on Monday. And I got these 4 slabs came back from that collection I bought in June. I'm slowly getting stuff graded out of that. I got this book.
Very nice.
5.5.
Never heard of it.
Yeah, me neither.
Oh, it's a Nick Fury book.
Yeah, it's a Nick Fury book.
Awesome.
I thought it was the StreamYard book.
It's
It
awesome.
is. And then I got this one.
Oh, cool.
Is that number 1? No, number 3.
Yeah.
I like the Defenders.
Number 3, Giant Size Defenders. First appearance of Korvac.
Nice.
Well, I don't know if it's kind of like saying Beetlejuice, but ladies and gentlemen, it's Nick.
Hey,
Literally,
the guy I
we
was
did.
just
We said-
talking about. The amazing sales.
My ears were burning. My ears were burning. What happened?
Oh, I just showed off the 2 books that showed up at my stoop today.
Your stoop. You called it stoop?
I call it my stoop.
Doopy
And then
doop.
we're,
And then I got this book back
Oh, yes.
in a 3.0. A
Very
generous 3.0, I believe.
Love it.
Because I also got this one in a 2.5, which I thought it presented better than the 3.0, but whatever. What do I know? I'm just some guy with a stoop.
Oh, first Daredevil outside of Daredevil.
Yeah, so that's everything I had to show.
Wow.
Wow.
You brought the heat at the end. Jeez.
Wow.
Yeah. I like,
Wow.
you know, and I don't
That's-
have any Star Wars books, but I really like that Bounty Hunter book.
Yeah.
I may have to go
Yeah,
look for that.
Oh.
I thought that was great.
Yeah, that was a tough one to let go, honestly.
Yeah.
Well, I appreciate it.
But I got another one, so
And probably another one and another one.
So congratulations on your whatnot this afternoon, by the way, Nick. I heard that you brought some heat.
I did, and it's still warm in the house because most of the heat is still here.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I was in a
the
meeting,
heat was
man.
hot.
Why the hell are you doing them when I'm in meetings?
And I work.
It was a strange time,
Yeah,
but you learn, you test it out. There's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, I mean, just the time, the prices, points at which the slabs are being sold. Big shout out to Kyle for coming through and helping me out. Thank you very much, brother. Appreciate you.
Yeah, I was just saying hi to people and making it
Yeah,
like a
he
friendly
was,
environment.
He was amping up. He was my hype man, one of my hype men.
Me
That's why I had to
Remy,
leave.
Remy,
He was being too friendly. I didn't like it, so I had to leave.
I was like, hey, what do I
That's
find
why I
next?
won't go to the Olive Garden. They try to treat me like family.
Yeah, see?
With that, I'd stay home.
So,
At least I'd get a better freaking instead of Italian dinner.
Oh boy.
It's not even Italian food.
I know.
It's not Italian.
Tell me about it.
Are you
If
sure?
you're going-
Because
if you're
I
going
saw a
to-
commercial
If you're
where
going
an
to
old
a place-
Italian grandfather
no.
couldn't
If you're
believe.
going to a restaurant and the best thing you can say is, "Well, the breadsticks and salad are amazing," then you're at the wrong freaking restaurant.
I just go there for the wine. All right, Nick, show us what you got?
all right. Well, I got some mail call. I got some stuff I'm going to show off tomorrow. Some stuff that I can't wait to show off, so I'm going to open it now.
Okay.
Some stuff from Canada. Comic Kings of Canada.
Comic Kingdom. Oh, John
Wow.
Jang.
John Jang.
Yes, sir.
This is Mark's fault completely.
Oh boy.
Jeez.
So look for these at a whatnot soon.
Nick had some Ice Cream Man slabs
So-
too that I'm surprised
now-
people were not jumping on.
Nick, did you go to Comics Kingdom because the American retailers sold out, or was that a truly exclusive to Comics Kingdom or Comic Kingdom?
I think that was shared.
Yeah.
This was the other one I got.
Oh.
Pretty dope cover. But it took so long to get to me because I was waiting on this one.
Ooh.
Is the Marvels #1 Alan Qua exclusive?
Very, very nice.
But this isn't mine. So
That's not a wraparound, is it, Nick?
it's not a reach around either.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I ordered this I think back in April.
Well done. Well done.
Back in April, so we'll get to what I really want to see.
That wasn't even what you wanted to see.
No,
that stuff
that
was
stuff,
fire.
that stuff was an eBay sale, which actually made a pretty good profit on. But this
is a for real mail call. Let's go.
Cool thing about that Marvel's #1, it's the return of Frank Castle to the Marvel Universe. It's been a while since they published.
Ooh.
Well.
shout
Three
out to
holes.
Nelson at Big Time Collectibles.
Well. 3 holes in the ground.
Oof. All right. Venom 35.
Was that guaranteed to be in that box?
Yes. These are all
Okay.
purchases.
Okay. So I
Okay.
thought maybe it was
I
a
would have
mystery
been,
box for a
a little
second.
bit more excited had I been. All right, so that's the Miko
Wow.
on Venom 35.
Wow.
That's a custom label. I didn't know there was a custom label.
Nick, if we can hit the pause button just for a sec. Paul's asking, he missed your whatnot sale. Do you have a date and time set for the next one?
Oh, cool.
I believe it's going to be December 3rd. I'll be
Yeah.
on vacation next week, so December 3rd. It's going to be Friday night, probably usual time. Maybe everything's going to start at $1. Maybe.
Now,
But-
is work too bogged up? Because you were talking to me about possibly tomorrow.
Yeah, possibly tomorrow also, but I got to see how it goes with work. So there may be an impromptu. Everything starts at $1 tomorrow also.
Paul, I'll send you a message when it starts.
Yep. Thank you, Kyle. Thank you. I'm gonna close this real quick because I don't want to see the next one. So this is another Venom 35. This is the nullified variant.
Oh, I kind of think I like that one better.
No, I like the first one. The first one's it.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah,
it
I
was
like the
cool and all,
first
but
one
that first
better.
one's fire. Yeah.
I knew you'd all say that.
Mark's
Now, the
not here to
next
take
one-
care of that, so I'll do it.
The next one, and look, I'm trying to do it as best as I can.
Here we go.
We're just hoping for a 9.8. I know it's going to be fire. I'm just hoping it's a 9.8 fire.
Go.
All right. Why don't you cover up the grade and then reveal it?
Okay.
Because we
I
don't
feel
know
a
what it is.
9.8.
And you can gauge our reaction. You don't even have to look.
Yeah, I
feel-
think-
Oh, it sounds like a 9.8.
All right,
Yeah,
I want to
it
see the
smells
cover.
like it too.
Oh
Smells
yeah.
like a
yeah.
Come
9.9.
on, baby. Let's go. We see the look at that remark too.
And he
Smells
flipped
like a
us off
9.9.
in the process. Now I hope it's not a 9.8. Then boom.
That's not towards
No,
me.
I'm
that one
still
might be
rooting
towards
for
me.
you.
Yeah.
I'm still rooting for you.
Come
9.8.
on.
Come on, 9.8.
Yay!
Wonderful.
Nice. Very happy about the grade.
That's
Man.
pretty.
That's
The remark
Wicked.
is all right.
Mm,
But
I've seen worse.
that is a dope cover. Dope. Spider-Man Shadow #1
incredible.
with the custom label.
Love it. Is that for the PC?
This is for the PC.
Yes, sir.
This one is for the PC, and maybe one of the other ones for the PC. But yeah, good stuff. Good stuff.
Yeah.
Today's books, and I don't want to kill everybody's time. Darkhold Wasp 1 and 10.
Cool.
Fantastic Four. I didn't know what this was, but it looked cool, so I was like,
Retelling of the first one with different artists. Fantastic Four #1.
I think you got the variant cover there too.
one of my favorite characters of all time, Exo Man of War.
Interesting. Okay.
I have a full run pretty much of every comic that's ever come out.
White.
He had a slab for white too, and nobody bid at it.
Second print. That's a
Very
pretty
nice.
cool cover.
High Republic's a good series,
Yeah.
and
Yeah,
they're,
Rob,
it is.
they're
Rob
definitely
picked up that cover as well. Very
they're
nice.
definitely gonna turn High Republic into something.
1 in 10, but look at this. The regular cover A was pretty dope too.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
I
So
honestly don't know.
nice. I bought it twice.
So nice.
Hey,
Heck yeah. Wait, was that the B for?
This one was the B.
That's a cool B cover.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
This series has been really great for me.
Yep. Agreed. Agreed.
I like it.
I haven't seen. I didn't see that cover. Is that ratio or just a variant?
It says just variant.
Okay.
I bought this one because Miles is supposed to be the first appearance of Miles with both the Venom and Carnage symbiote.
Wow. That's the normal cover.
Regular cover A.
Yes, sir.
I bought that because this is the cover I wanted, but I bought
Selling out. Mm-hmm.
I figured that was first appearance of somebody.
Well, Nick, Mars is saying that she loves Exo Man of War too. She has most of them, but sadly not all.
Yeah, I think I still have a few odds and ends too, Mars, but since day one, been one of my favorites. And I picked
Now,
one up.
Nick, go back for a sec. Hold up Todd's baby there. Yeah, I like it. I didn't take a look at that cover. That's wicked. Yeah. Thank you. Boom.
Thank you, gentlemen.
I forgot to show my mail call, if that's okay.
Yep.
Cool. And this
On.
mail call will tell you basically
Jelly.
Mm.
Jelly.
That is
Freaking
nice.
awesome.
Just to
Swear.
keep your eye out for Chip Zdarsky.
This mail call should reveal a little bit about the books that I like to collect. Ringside #1, because I love wrestling.
That reminds me of the wrestler movie poster.
Yeah, no, definitely.
Reminds me of Bonesaw.
Blarney, because I love the purple dinosaur. May, this is a C2E2 exclusive.
How do you get that a month early?
Right. It's from like
Did you steal it from Gene, huh?
it's from like 2016.
Uh,
I was going to say, like, Oh,
Rat Queens. This will go really good with my Nightwing, or not my Nightwing, my Nightwing of
Yes.
Robin's #1. So that'll
That's,
present really nicely next to it.
That cover.
that's
I
an
like to
interesting
color
cover.
things, so I buy random coloring things. I have no clue what this is, but I'm going to color the crap out of it.
And you can wear a
If
thong.
you
while
use Crayolas, that would be so awesome.
I use watercolor pencils.
No, I want you to use Crayolas.
Death of Love, because it also came with Death by Chocolate from Giant Comics, Sleeping Giant Comics. Jeez, sorry.
You got this mail call a little while ago, right? Because I think I've seen this before. Have you?
No, well, maybe I have.
Yeah, I'll
I don't
get some
think I
back
remember.
issues.
Is that
here.
a-
That's older.
Is that a
issues.
Radiant Black?
Radiant
Yeah,
Black.
that's like issue 4, isn't it?
Yep, that's my second favorite series, Southern Bastards.
Oh, Southern Bastards, good series.
I guess I may be a-
Shield from Marvel. I showed the Death by Love and the Death of Chocolate, but I didn't show the rest of them. Shield.
Okay, I remembered that cover.
I do, yeah, and I might have shown Blarney because Blarney is freaking hilarious. Minimum Wage. This is this volume 2.
Hey, what does it say? Gripping tales. Of
Gripping Tales of Minimum Wage.
Oh, sorry, the Gripping Tales. Yeah,
That's
of
awesome.
Minimum Wage. Minimum Wage. Herogasm. Tate. Star Wars is killing it right now, though. Like, to be completely honest.
They're doing Herogasm this season on Amazon, I think.
Yep.
Have you read
this-
Southern Bastards yet, Kyle?
No, this is going to be my introduction to it.
Let me know what you think of it.
No problem. So this is from The Cover Collector,
Mm-hmm.
and he sent this to me, and I sent him $10 for shipping. So he's just like, hey, like, do you have this? And I was like, well, Gwenpool Strikes Back. He found out that I liked Gwenpool,
Nice.
and then we got a different cover for Gwenpool Strikes Back. And then the real reason he sent me something, this guy sent me Howard the
Yay!
Duck,
Oh, Chip Zdarsky.
number freaking 1.
Wait.
First
Is that-
appearance of Gwenpool, isn't it?
Yeah,
Yep.
it
Well,
is.
not Zdarsky. Yeah.
Wow.
And the cover collector just had me pay shipping. Like, thank you. Like
Wow.
this, I was.
Good
That's
guy.
nice.
I
Good,
took
Sam.
A picture, I took a picture with this, and
that the
I just didn't
second
send any
printing?
words. I'm not sure. How do you read that in the? No.
Mark,
It
the
says
last
1.
digit.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's 1.
I wasn't sure if they had. I'd never really
Yeah.
paid attention to that cover.
That's
so
the
when
first one.
when they call out Gwen on the front, you kind of sometimes wonder if that's like a after the fact that they call them out, like they did
at
with
the bottom.
like they did with Riri on the.
But no, seriously, like the cover
That's
collector.
cool.
He's like, I just wanted to find something to give to you, and I'm like, that is
Wow.
so freaking cool. So,
Keep
and
that
that's what I was
summer
kind
for
of
you.
poking around.
You
with.
killed your
Wow.
night. You killed your something's killing the children.
Way to
That's true,
bounce
yeah.
back in the eyes of everybody.
He's all. He just gave this to me. Now I'm going to go dip this in acid.
No, I was trying to say that I was trying to find something to send to Rob, and I have 2 of the Lock, Shock, and Barrel in the tubs, and if he didn't have one, I would have sent him one. So.
Yeah, no, you can pretty much guarantee that. What you can't see.
Hey, Bert.
There's comic books here, and everything else you can't see off camera is I'm surrounded by
By Pops.
Nightmare only
Oh,
only
by
Nightmare
Nightmare
Before
by
Christmas
Christmas,
Funkos.
okay.
I don't have any other Funkos in the house
Right.
other than Nightmare Before Christmas. The only other Funkos I own are Fearless Leader, Natasha, and Boris that are sitting in my garage. They used to be at my office, and if I ever go back to the office, they'll probably go with me there.
Cool. But yeah, thank you again, Sam. This is the power of the community. Like, that's just so freaking cool
That's awesome.
that we're able to do that kind of stuff for each other.
I'll show up an amazing mail call.
Now?
Nice.
All right.
Let
Oh,
it
yeah,
go,
I know
brother, let it
exactly
go.
where he's going. Hold on.
And bigot him.
Yes, I saw his IG.
It's asking if we can show Mars's comment about
This is it.
Southern Bastards.
This is the amazing mail call that I got. That's today. That was left at my porch at 8 a.m. this morning,
Oh, yeah.
and
You're
I'll
what?
open it on Monday.
Oh, nice.
It's a sub 100 ASM. It's a sub 15 ASM.
Oh.
So it's 15 or
No.
14.
I
I think Tate is onto something, gentlemen. Just a heads up.
Yeah.
That was it. I just wanted to tease it. Like a jerk.
Well, here's the thing,
It's a
Rob.
box.
I don't understand why you wouldn't show it on here. I brought my mail call on here, and I
Yeah.
have
Because
to
I actually
say,
do a
it
regular
didn't
mail
take
call
that long to
show.
open because Nick's Kicks and Comics packages so well, but also uses the pull tabs, so it came right out, safe,
Oh.
secure.
He is a champ. Yeah.
I'm sorry. I'm doing
Nice
my best
plug.
impression of
Advertising
of
for him.
Remy right now.
Yeah. Yeah, no, it's great.
Remy is
I
the
do a
best
regular
at
mail call
promoting.
show, so
Yeah, I'm just a fraction.
I mean
of
there
what
is
he
there is all this pile over here that's for Slab Hub.
I see how it is. You save it all for your channel.
I'll do my best
I do.
Remy impression.
Content, baby.
Do you,
Content.
do you really want a teaser for
Just show us the
I
price.
think
We
the
can
people
keep
want it.
guessing.
I
we
don't
can
want
keep
it. The
guessing
people want it.
numbers. Just tell us what
I
number.
kind of want it. I'm not gonna lie. I live vicariously through Rob because I'm never gonna get these books. But I'm
I know the
very envious of the books he gets.
Oh,
How am I supposed to? I don't.
Oh, it's
down.
upside down, but I know what it
Yeah,
is.
but there's bubble wrap in here. There's packing peanuts in here, so I can't turn this right side up.
Oh my!
well, you can. It just make a mess.
Well, it'll make a mess.
What is it, Jim?
Well, it's not Spider-Man.
No, it's not Spider-Man.
Teen Titans.
It's Teen Titans.
The first Teen Titans, or the first titled
No.
Teen Titans?
Oh no,
First
that,
time
that
they were called
the,
Teen
the,
Yeah, I
the
think
first
so.
the first titled one that was on my Instagram. I already opened that.
Yeah. I saw
Wait a
that. Brave
second.
and the Bold or
This
something.
is-
Number 60.
That was Brave and the Bold 60. This is
Yeah.
Brave and the Bold 54.
Ooh.
It's that one that we've been talking about, Chris.
With
Like,
the three
multiple-
kids on the cover,
Right,
Yeah.
that multiple people have pulled out on Slab Hub, and we're both
Right.
sitting there going, "Why don't we have this book?"
for 200
Well,
bucks.
Well, guess what? We have this book.
The
Nice.
fact that
Very
you are all able to figure out a book upside down, just the bottom portion, and figure out what it is,
4
is
inches.
so freaking fascinating to me. That you like, I've.
Not every book.
That's a
but
good
just-
one, Kyle. That's a really good one.
I'm
There's
Not
excited.
that ASM isn't, but I would get that one. For me personally, I'd get that one before I got an early Spider-Man one. Just
Why not get both?
you said it. I'm a cheap bastard.
I mean,
I'm on a budget. I'm on a budget.
The,
How about that?
so the
Mike-
ASM over
Mike,
there that I'm going to open
Tell me what this book is.
is ASM 12,
Ren and Stimpy.
Jesus, all right, fine.
and I got it. I got a really good deal on it.
Yeah, there
We'll
you
make
go.
them big, and let's try to see if we
Okay,
can do
all
it.
right. Let's try it.
We can at least try. We'll probably screw it up.
All right. So
Oh,
I'll show
it's
you
a
how much.
Spider-Man.
Yeah.
That's the amazing the index to the Amazing Spider-Man number.
That's freaking ridiculous that you're able to do
Nice.
that.
No, I only know that's the one with the Kirby cover on the back, right?
Yeah.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
so that's I've told you about that.
We've hung out before, dude.
Yep. Okay. My bad. You
Hey,
pay
I'm
attention. I
Chris.
appreciate it.
I'm gonna hop off. Pleasure.
Okay.
Thank you for letting me get my
Comment for you, Chris.
degeneracy out of the way. So we'll see you guys.
Find them
soon.
on Whatnot, guys. Nick's Kicks and Comics.
Yeah, potentially tomorrow. So keep an eye out.
Potentially
Turn on. Go on.
Konnichiwa.
Whatnot, Get the
Konnichiwa.
notifications. Make sure you follow
Konnichiwa.
him, and it'll send you a little ping when he goes live.
Oh my
Have
gosh,
you
you're on
the
TV.
Oh, I
There you
gotta
go.
go then. I'm not
You
ready
need to
for
get
that
that.
responsibility. Actually, no, my dinner's ready, so I'm gonna bop out too. It was great being on.
Take it easy.
Sorry I missed everybody's hauls. I'll have to go back and watch, see what you picked up.
Pretty
I
much
just
the
showed
same
my
thing you
phone.
did. Except -3 books that somehow I missed.
What the heck,
Yeah.
Digger?
Like, I
don't
appreciate
know. I'm
coming
off
on,
my
man.
game.
See you guys.
See you later, Mike.
I'm off my game. I don't know what's up with that.
There's nothing wrong with it. Like you just
I gotta go to
forgot
look. You know
something.
what? The funny thing is there's another comic book store closer to where I work, and I'm
Mhm.
probably just gonna run over there at lunch and get them. I'm sure they have them. I definitely I'm like the Dark Ages storyline.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I just I don't know how I missed it.
It's a cool concept.
Yeah, it's for Marvel. It's definitely original for sure.
Yeah,
But now that Apocalypse is here, yeah, we'll see what happens.
definitely.
And then for those of you who like, these are all the books that I showed last week on my phone or 2 weeks ago on my phone. I do pick up my books, so I'm not just messing around with showing my phone.
I'm gonna try to
Sure.
sit and
Hey,
read this tonight because
Parallel.
Jason Douglas is gonna be on the hot seat tomorrow, so I'm
Yeah.
gonna be able to throw out some zingers.
Cool.
So, Chris, where are you at on your subscriber count? How close are you to us giving away this beautiful Shannon Mayer Spider-Man book on your channel as part of your once you
Yes.
hit that 500 subscriber giveaway?
Here I am trying to like pull you up here. Used to do it on my phone. Now I'm not doing it on my phone. I believe I'm sitting at 479.
That's a cool cover.
Let me pull.
Yeah, that is the New York City Comic Con 2019 New York City Comic Con Shannon Mayer color splash variant for Spider-Man 1, the J.J. Abrams and Henry Abrams story.
Henry is his son, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm currently
That
sitting
is-
at 479 subscribers.
So,
Everyone
getting
that's watching
close.
this or on the replay, please hit
If
that
you haven't
subscribe
done
button.
so, you know what to do. And it's very simple. All you have to do is hit the subscribe button. It's not painful, but what is painful is you not supporting content like this and going to make me have to leave my house and come visit you. And nothing's scarier than a man with no neck knocking on your door loudly at 6 a.m. going, "Why the hell haven't you subscribed yet?" And then taking your hand and forcing you to subscribe. So save us both the hassle and subscribe now.
Right.
You'll get there, Chris.
Well, since Rob showed that off, I'm going to show some of the stuff that I'm going to be giving away. I'm probably going to have one or two more things once 500 happens, and then we set the date when we're going to have the big giveaway.
Okay.
And so I'll be giving away the second printing of ASM 55, the Patrick Gleason webhead.
It's probably the best one in my opinion.
Yeah, everyone seems to have a favorite. I'm going to be giving away 3 prize packs of Something Is Killing the Children, issue 16, the cover A, and the Frozen Virgin variant. Like I said, 3 packages of this, and the fourth one will also have a 1 in 25 exclusive Virgin variant as well. So that's 4 Something Is Killing the Children prize packs. The grand prize, amongst other things, is going to be a 9.8 Uncanny X-Men #1, signed by one of my good friends, Ken Lashley, featuring his work on the cover variant here. So a cover variant done by Ken Lashley, signed by Ken Lashley, of what he often says is his favorite characters to work on, the mutants, in Uncanny X-Men #1 in a 9.8.
Ken is so cool.
So yeah, and Rob's been very kind to donate that incredible Shannon Mayer autograph, or pardon me, Shannon Mayer Virgin
Slab.
variant slab. And Shannon's quickly become one of my favorites, especially when he does Spider-Man and Spider-Man characters.
There's not that many open order Shannon Mayer covers, so like that's a premium book.
Yeah.
But yeah,
no doubt.
Look at this. A man with no neck forcing you to subscribe. Preach, Rob.
It's actually the reality is, I was joking about this the other day. I actually do have a neck supposedly in there somewhere. I found this out because I went to put on one of my dress shirts and the neck doesn't close all the way. So apparently I now look like a 21.5-inch neck or something, but
21 and a half. I think I'm at 18.
It's over 50 centimeters for those of you in Canadian land.
Or the rest of the planet.
Well, yeah, whatever.
as Jim is checking his own. What am I?
I'm gonna say I'm at 18 or 19.
Yeah, it's yeah. There's not a lot. It's pretty much big shoulders and a head that sits on top of it.
Right. That's
And
that's sexy, Rob. It's
yeah,
sexy.
You know, it is what it is. Actually, it's funny is my son. We had this realization was my son is taller than I am.
Yeah, mine too.
But when I look at him, it doesn't seem like it should be because his shoulders are below mine.
Right.
The difference
is
his neck.
Yeah.
He has a neck. and there's distance between his head and his shoulders that
Right.
gives him that extra inch and a half or whatever that I don't have. So
My son kind of got his mother's, so like from a physical build, it's more his mother's side of the family. It's kind of like at that age, I was not built the way he was.
yeah.
Being 18, I know I was not built like that. And it's a lot more leg than I have. And he's like lanky.
Yeah.
And that comes from her side. Like all her nephews and everything, exactly like
We had
that.
a special order pants for the kid because his legs are so long and his waist is so narrow. It's a nice problem to have. As
now.
opposed to, yeah, exactly. I keep telling him, enjoy it, kid. You sit in front of a computer, you eat pretzels all day long,
Right.
and you don't go out and do stuff.
Eventually, that metabolism.
Look at your future. The only difference is when I was his age, I still had no neck,
Right.
and I weighed about 2 of him. But and that was even when I was athletic.
Different.
Well, that's why I played linebacker and fullback. I wasn't exactly the
right
the sprinting down the field kind of guy. So let me run right through you kind of guy.
That was if that was the one thing my father used to say to me. Come on, just put some pads on, boy. I'll take care of the rest. Because he coached football for like 15 years. So every kid in my neighborhood knew who my father was. They didn't know me, but they go, "Hey, you're Coach Norris's son. I got, I seen you standing next to him." And he would just be like, "Just put some," because I would play football, but only neighborhood football with no pads. I mean, like, broken limbs, cuts, the whole nine. But if you wanted me to be organized, no, I didn't want to do organized sports. I just wanted to go and, run into people and knock them down.
So, Mars, I should say, special order is a bit of a wrong thing. So I can't walk into the store and get them, but I can order them online off the, where they have a wider variety of sizes. He's just about 6 feet tall, but he's basically wears like a boy's size as far as a waist goes, but he's got the legs of a 6 foot tall guy. So it's,
that's my
slim.
struggle too. I can't buy pants at a store.
The store is going to stock what the majority of the people will fit into, and the rest of you, thank God, there's Amazon.
Nerds. I love Taylor. Taylor's so fun. Can I shout something out?
Sure.
I don't know. Can you?
I'm gonna be on a show called Two Beardos tomorrow, and I'm really
gonna get your beard.
This is my beard. I grew it out for the show.
It's adorable.
There's enough here. I can never mind. Anyways, I'm gonna be on Two Beardos.
Come on, Taylor. You're the one who said I should have Rob's fat stacks of slacks.
They're fun. They're like some just really fun guys. And I'll have the link in my link tree, Promiscuous Time Traveler link tree. You can get to it through my Instagram or my YouTube. But I'm really looking forward to that tomorrow, and I'm like super jazzed. And then I'll shave afterwards. But yeah, so Two Beardos, check them out. They're really fun. They're absolutely fun. And that's it.
You should. Rob's fat slacks, pleated pants, and plenty of room for junk.
Cargo shorts for middle-aged men and dads everywhere.
Flat stacks.
Dockers with stretch fit.
Oh, Scott's here too.
Yep.
As we're winding down.
Yes.
Pokemon's returned. Back out of smoke.
I laid some bricks.
Jesus, okay.
He's building a volcano.
Check out Two Beardos, Pocan Joe. It'll be a fun time.
Actually, with Joe here, I just got notification from my U.S. mailbox that my
you've reached your limit and you need to pick up.
Friggin' years ago. That actually, Joe, my couple copies of Austin's cover have arrived at my mailbox. So whenever that border opens up to people who are vaccinated that doesn't have to spend $200 to get a test to return, I'm gonna go get it. But actually, with that being said, there was a lot of Canadian news outlets saying that the Canadian government is going to change that stance and have people just do a rapid, or they can purchase a rapid test, which is like $40 or $50 here, to return into Canada. So if that's the case, when that happens, I'm finally going to set foot on American soil for the first time, and geez, feels like 19 months now.
Welcome.
Yeah.
Junk
It's a
junk
mess
drawer.
here.
See, I don't see why that would be an issue. I mean, like, all right, so here's a perfect example. Our friend lives in Bermuda, and she came over, and but before she could go back, she did the rapid test. She was able to send the results to whoever over there you have to send it to, and she got on the plane, and everything was good.
It's all about the government.
Yeah, it really is.
It's strange. You know, I read somewhere late last week that Canada is the only Commonwealth country that is practicing this, that they want the full PCR for people that are traveling via vehicle across into the United States, coming back home. You're not getting back in without that test being done within the last 72 hours. Like, I know Bermuda is a part of the Commonwealth. They don't have to go through that. You know, it's strange. I don't know if it's just a cash grab on their behalf or whatever, but there's a lot of different companies, including the Canadian version of AAA, which is it's called CAA here. They're pushing back against the Canadian government, or soliciting to them. Listen, this is not a good practice. Like, people that are already fully vaccinated shouldn't have to spend $200 each. You know, like, everyone in the vehicle should have to spend $200 if they just want to go away for a weekend, kind of thing, right?
Right. So, that's ridiculous.
Yeah.
So
this is the one time where I will agree with Scott.
It seems like blinking.
Let's blame that Canadian government. They got their priorities incorrect.
I'm gonna have to agree with Scott on that one as well.
But yeah,
All right.
Canada. I don't know if you want to come to America at this point. I at least get your stuff.
He just wants to go to the post office.
Right.
You know,
it's
before
a
they
UPS
decide,
store. It's not even a real post office.
Otherwise, they're going to decide that he's dead and return and sell off his stuff at auction, and I'm going to be there lined up going.
It's gonna be like Storage Wars. They rented a.
That's right. I want that one PO box.
You know, like, I'll be honest.
Have they been charging you extra for all this stuff?
Yeah, I'm really.
I'm about to find out. Like, I usually average, guys, somewhere between like 50 to 200 views on an average video for my YouTube channel. But I'm kind of figuring, the day that I return, like, if I open everything on one video, this is going to be the most viewed video that I've ever released. Like,
24-hour stream. Let's go.
Yeah, just live stream. Like, this is my mailbox, and this is my mailbox haul. I got, like, I believe Scott from Hoarder's Hut, I believe he sent me something. Like, I've got so much stuff sitting there, and ASM3 amongst others. But yeah.
You thought you had ASM3 there. It will have mysteriously gone missing.
Let's see.
By the way, I'll be showing off my new ASM3.
Let me see if I can help you out then too.
Very nice. So I just posted the Two Beardos thing in my link tree, at least the channel that it'll be on tomorrow. He hasn't set up the YouTube thing yet. But like I said, it'll be a fun time.
I don't even know what that is.
Comment. Two Beardos?
No, whatever Taylor's doing.
Well, Taylor does have mod powers. He is, if you click the link, it is to Adventures of Others Worlds.
What's a 1.8? That's a weird grade.
It's fine. See what I did there? See what I did there?
It's fine.
Actually, it's more. It's fair.
For that book.
It's fair.
Yeah, but what that book's? And I thought that was the one he just won. I thought this was the one that he won. The first Adam Strange.
Oh, that was a 0.5 that he won. At the Adam Strange.
Maybe he's trying to go bigger.
Yeah,
everybody's showing up.
That's
right
the eBay auction one that he was talking about.
Got it.
It's the same book, but it's a
Right. Was that on Chip's channel Saturday night that we were doing
Yeah, I think he was doing that on.
that? Mm-hmm. Oh, very similar.
yeah. So he's saying he paid for basically his price.
Taylor, you might as well just come on and tell us what you're talking about.
No, so I said it looked like he might have overpaid a little bit for his 0.5 based on what the last sales were, but
Got it.
but there's not like there's a ton of sales to go on in that range, anyways. And it turned out,
And how often does that book come up?
Not that often. So
right.
So it looks like there's 26 minutes left in this one. So he's sending me a link, trying to get me to buy something else. Is what he's really secretly trying to do. Is again, let's spend Rob's money.
Let's spend Rob's. We're gonna live vicariously through
Rob.
Rob's.
I know
eBay
you.
account.
I know you're kind of interested in this book just because I have one and you don't. So I mean, it's obvious because you just turned around and bought a freaking.
But the thing is,
Brave and the
Rob,
Bold 54 for the same damn
I was
reason.
going to say, Rob, he's kind of right.
Yeah,
What
See?
does 1.8 mean?
It's
Like
not it's not a 2.0, but it's not a 1.5.
Okay.
Very fine. Is that would it be very fine?
Spine of cover completely split and cover detached.
Yeah, this has got a detached cover, but it's all complete book there.
Got it. Oh, okay.
So-
Yeah. So it has to be in between the two. Okay, that makes sense.
It's about 19 months worth of stuff. So yeah,
He's not wrong there. You're gonna have enough content to last you a lifetime there.
right.
I don't know. It is intriguing though.
The bid increments are 25. So it's at 378.
Sprinkled a little something on Rob here, and now.
No. You know what? I don't have anything. I don't think set up with comic links. Do I? Do I have?
Yeah, that's the first I've ever heard of them. I'm gonna have to.
No, I know I do. I'm gonna see if I have a. Do I have an account with them?
I have to get an account with them because.
Nope, I don't. So I'm not going to. So it's Heritage that I do. So yeah, it's just easier to go. Sorry, I don't have. Let me close that window. Now it's out of my sight and I can't even see it.
24 minutes.
Look, Rob, I just want you to have a better book than me.
Oh, don't worry. When I get one, it'll be a better book.
Oh Lord!
Thanks for jumping on, Taylor.
Man, I can get some. You can get some original art here too. I'm liking this.
Yeah, they do a lot of stuff, but
Yeah, I've been
I like this
looking at comic
website.
link for a couple of days. I've not pulled the trigger or anything, but like there are some decent deals on there compared to eBay. If you just take a look. So
Yeah, I definitely.
because not as
will.
many people are going there. I think is
yeah, I mean, some of the big boy books go for a ton on comic
Oh,
link,
yeah.
but like
Yeah.
some of the lesser keys and stuff, like there's a first appearance of Yoda I'm stalking right now that's real cheap, and a couple others I'm just keeping an eye on for the night, So
And I'm not a 9.8 guy. I mean, I've got a lot of books over here that are like 8.0, 7.0. I don't care.
come visit me in prison, Tape. Give me some conjugal.
Yeah.
wow.
You need to put a poster up or something in the back bag there. Anything.
There's the marking
Oh.
saying there's AC there, so not to drill a hole. That's.
So people won't think you're in the bunker. That's
I mean, as
all.
opposed to Chris. I mean, like,
I'm just in a void.
Yeah, we know he's in the in between, as they say.
Yeah.
Every so often I escape, but it's only in my car, and then I get sucked back into this void. So yeah, that's
I remember these shows. They started off just Chris in his car, just showing off what he got.
yeah.
I gotta admit, I still enjoy doing it. Now and then, every so often, I'll be like, yeah, I'm gonna do something in my car. I just like the I like the audio inside the car.
All right.
But yeah, I think the best time is when I was doing something like this, and then DJ Links popped in the chat. And he's like, "So Chris doesn't live in a car. Good to know."
There's a first appearance of Death at a 9.0 ending in a couple minutes for 145 on Comic Link right now too. So
So you're talking Marvel's death?
DC's Death
Okay.
DC's death. Mhm.
for the upcoming Sandman. Just throwing it out there if anybody's interested. I'm not going to bid on it, but
I like this comic link thing.
yeah, it's not bad. I mean, it's all graded. It's up like 99% graded books, a bit of original art, and then a couple old silver and bronze page lots. But almost everything on there is graded, and which is kind of nice, if you're into that. And
Scott, if you're still here, you should. Well, he probably already knows.
He likes raw books.
Yeah, he's a raw.
No, for the original art is what I'm saying.
Like he already owns it, I'm sure.
Yeah, he's just selling his duplicates of that page.
Yeah, that's probably him selling his dupes on there. Yeah, exactly. From what I understand, he puts Beckerman stuff to shame. So
There's a 9 point. What?
They're
Never mind.
numbers.
Yeah. No, 9.0 ASM 15.
There's a PGX book I might bid on too, Rob.
Yeah, you can crack them open and do it.
Yeah, it's a Shazam #1. It's at $40. It's at $52 right now.
Yeah,
Me too, Tate. I got
what
him.
grade? At what grade?
I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah.
These are
I
crazy.
know. Yeah, I'm not. I said maybe. That's not a book I'm really hunting. It's just
No. I mean, well, assume you're talking about the DC Shazam.
the DC. Yeah, the first Silver Age. Blah 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 blah. You know.
It's actually 19. Well, what is it? Is it? Well, I guess it is Silver Age technically. It's 1973, so it's like on the cusp of silver to bronze. Although it's more of a Bronze Age cover because it's filled with a ton of dialogue and whatnot.
that's my PGX right there.
Nice.
That's
Nice
the
book.
only one I got.
Oh, Scott's
got
still
it.
here.
I got it cheap on eBay before like a year and a half ago.
I actually need to get mine reslabbed. Mine's in the old CGC thin slab.
Yeah. I'm
What's
not
your favorite slab company?
bothering with any of that.
Me?
Taylor, did you hit your LCS today?
Yes.
Show us what you got.
I didn't get, dude. Not much because Diamond's ransomware attacks are holding everything up.
Yeah.
So all
They'll
I
be
got
there.
was
They'll be there Friday.
Mike
Yeah,
said this.
it's coming Friday,
Beckerman
so I
said the
got-
same thing, that he had to go to a different shop.
all right. Here's what I got, people.
My shop got
The review
0.
video will be up at 8:00 real time on my channel for all
Okay.
these.
I hate you guys
Giant
are all
stack of
falling
books.
for that scam.
So I got 2 copies of Moon Knight #5 because it's the first appearance of your mom or Zodiac, whatever. Nice House on the Lake because it's going on hiatus. Nightwing because like Fear State's about to be over. Thank fucking
Uh-huh.
God.
I'm waiting for the next Nightwing.
This
Hold
book
that
is
up
gay.
hold that up for a sec though. That's actually nice. Is that In Hyuk Lee doing that
Yeah,
one?
it's Ian Lee,
Okay.
a Pride variant for
Yep.
#5.
Okay.
I like this
Cool.
cover better.
Pride Month
Pizza.
isn't.
The story itself, it's like, oh my! If people are getting all hung up on this story, man, they need to really like do some self-reflecting. This I probably would not have got if my other books are in, just because the series has been blah as all hell.
It was the first after the first 2. It hasn't been that good.
Thankfully, the last Tiny Onion. Oh.
Is that the last one?
I
I
think
thought the
so.
next issue. Okay.
No, I think this one.
1/8
I think because the next issue says the next issue is like leaving. The title's like leaving the world, leaving far and abroad or whatever. So and then I think I might be done with this too.
Oh no.
This started off really well, and it's just kind of fizzled into annoyingness.
Did start off really well. Even through like issue 4, it was awesome.
Yeah. So, not much this week. Like it was a crap week thus far. The one I heard is really good. Is that Radio?
Yep. Digger Jim has it. He'll show it. Real
Oh,
fast.
Jim, I'm gonna come over to your house and beat you up.
I mean, look at that. That's an awesome looking cover too, man. Oh, stuff's coming out of his head.
That reminds me of it's like a trippy '90s cover.
Doesn't it?
Which
It looks like it should be on the cover of a CD or something.
Well, it's also one of my favorite writers working right now. So,
All right.
Ron B.
Well, I'm gonna read it and see what it's like.
have you read Blue and Green?
Not yet. I need to. I need to pick it up. I heard that was really
you need
good.
to. It's Romby's best work. Period.
Better than Many Deaths of Leela Star.
Oh shoot.
I don't know. I've heard Leela Star is supposed to be the best round.
Leela Star is the best miniseries I've read this year. So,
Well, Blue and Green is not. It's more of a graphic novel.
I would say We Live was last year, so I'll let you get away with that one.
Yeah. All right, I'm jumping off, dude.
Mama was a close
Are those
second,
cops
too.
coming for you, Jim? That I'm
I
hearing?
think they are. And they're telling me I have too much. I got a lot of reading to do tonight and a little time to do it. But thank you for
Mama's-
having me on.
See you, Jim.
Thanks, Jim, for
And,
coming.
y'all take care. Bye.
See you later, Digger Jim. Taylor, Mamo's awesome. I'm just
Yeah, I
not
like
a big
Mamo a lot.
I'm not a big fan of the art.
Really, I like the art. I think it's a nice blend of Eastern Western style, kind of. I don't know. I dug it.
Well,
but
yeah, if you say it that way, then yes, it's definitely a good blend. But I'm just, I don't know. It's
That's-
not. It's not
dude,
hitting for me.
art is it's all subjective. Like,
Yep, exactly. Yeah, exactly. That's the
You know,
whole
like,
fucking point.
we can fight about it all the like. I will happily have a discussion about that. Like, because you know, I think it's a great discussion to have. Like, it checks all the boxes I need. It story tells effectively. I don't get lost
Yep.
in it. The
Story's
character's
awesome.
well distinctive, and it's a unique style that I enjoy. So
Fair enough.
it's just that last one. It's not for everybody. So
Nope. That's what I say about something is killing the children.
yeah, I like Mamo's art more than Deladera's.
Or about the
Deldaris is
Harley
very
Quinn book. Ugh.
scratchy. It's like super scratchy.
I just hate the page layouts. We've talked about that.
Oh yeah, reading it 3 times because you don't know where you are.
Yeah, like that should be comic book 101. Like,
Yep.
have a logical pattern for the eye to move around across the page.
You can be creative with like the
Oh
layouts.
yeah, like please do, but like
You
the
can
first
put
thing
little.
I-
There are places where sometimes you put a little arrow that shows us where to go. It's
well, yeah,
okay.
that's
Yeah.
the Bronze and Silver Age solution to the problem.
All I hear is "Get off my lawn!
yes,
the book that
Stop
Digger
changing
Jim-
my comic books."
yeah.
the book that
No,
Digger
no,
Jim
not
showed,
changing. How about- Make it easy for me to read.
oh, yeah, that's fair.
It's a comic book, for God's sakes,
It is.
not a frickin' Encyclopedia Britannica.
Yeah.
Radio Apocalypse that Digger Jim just showed has some creative panel layouts, but it doesn't take away from your eye. It's just like a little like
Well, and
a
I'm sure
foot coming
Primordial
off the
does as
bottom.
well because the issue 2 is all creative panel layouts, but that was used
Oh,
effectively
yeah,
to
But
tell
the-
the
but
story.
But
the
right there, that
spiral
was
thing,
more of
too.
a splash as opposed like you
Yeah.
could. It's paneling within a splash. Like that's one thing I can say about Andrea Sorrentino's art in this particular series. It's way outside the norm. It's
Yeah.
definitely out of the box by having a million little boxes inside that box.
Yeah, and I think that's awesome. I just, but you got to, it should serve the story and not just be art masturbation.
Yeah, that's fair. I picked up this thing called
Speaking of art masturbation, the Rock Hard edition.
Rock Hard Edition 20.
Well done, well done.
Nice.
I thought this was pretty cool. I don't know. It checked all the boxes of like having weird things. So like there's a warning on the back. It says this book contains sex, drug, and dead rock and rollers. So I'm just like I'm obviously interested. So
Nice.
I like the weird stuff. Anything that's different.
Frank Miller and Neil Gaiman are the two to blame. I'm not sure about the creative panel layouts. Yeah, I'll give you that. But Frank also knew how to tell a story. Like your eye was never confused as where the hell to go.
Okay.
At least I never.
Gaiman does have some
Right.
creative panel layouts.
He did.
Yeah. Yeah, The Dark Knight was definitely one of those that he messed around with when it came to creative paneling. And Gaiman, did Gaiman have that kind of control when it came to Sandman, though?
Probably.
I don't know.
If you guys are look, if you want some interesting stuff to like watch and listen to, the Comic Kayfabe YouTube channel. Every couple days lately, they've been reading the transcripts from the Neil Gaiman McFarlane deposition, where they're going at each other for rights over Angela. It's pretty interesting.
Kayfabe's a fun word.
It is, and it's a fun channel. Like it's just two like underground comics guys. What's his nuts? Ed Piscor and Jim Rugg that just kind of go over like a lot of comics they like or hate or whatever, and then you just go through them page by page. If you
I
learn
know
a ton.
where do I know Piscor from?
X-Men Grand Design, Hip Hop, Family Tree, WYSIWYG are the three things that I know that he's done. Red Room
Okay.
and Red Room.
Red Room. Okay,
Yeah.
there you go. That's where I know him from.
No.
You got to go
And
indie
in
with me.
5 countries.
Well, it's a school for the gifted. Hoarders Hide.
Farsight.
All right, so I'll read Southern Bastards and get back to the people who are asking.
Nice. One of those guys was apparently problematic too. Can't remember which one. Not Jason.
They're both named Jason.
Yeah, not
You want
Aaron.
or
It's the other one.
LaFleur.
Yeah,
Latour.
Yeah.
Hello, Sam.
Although, like, okay, when I say problematic, I don't mean like to the level of Warren Ellis. I think he just got drunk and was trying to get laid by saying he's a comic artist.
Fair enough.
I know exactly what's about to happen here.
Yep. Dude,
Nice.
thank you so much, man. Sam sent me this for just shipping cost.
Awesome.
Like, that's freaking awesome. Thank
First
you very much,
Gwenpool,
brother.
Kind of.
Yeah, unless you go, what is it? Deadpool Secret Wars number
Yeah, super
whatever.
secret. Your mom's
Yep.
wars.
Super duper secret wars. But thanks again, Sam. I really appreciate it.
But yeah, that's our community.
Hey, Sam, you got to let me know
Absolutely.
how selling on whatnot goes. You're probably going to beat me to the punch, and then I'm just going to learn some valuable life lessons from you. So,
Well, Nick had one this afternoon, in case you weren't
yeah,
aware.
I had to do my day job. I didn't get a chance to watch it. I heard he's
Yeah.
getting his feet under him too and getting good
Yeah,
at it.
he has some awesome books. I'm trying to convince him to do.
Well, my
like
problem is I don't want to sell awesome books. I want to sell my other books.
but like your other books are,
And that could be
usually
the
awesome
handle for
to
your sale. I'm not
somebody
selling my
else.
awesome books, but these are my other ones.
Yeah, exactly.
Now I met Taylor
Piles
on,
of shit for sale.
I met Taylor at YouTube auctions.
Oh, that's
and,
right. Yeah, you got the red mother for a steal.
Yeah, I did. That was freaking
Or actually-
crazy.
That's my real life lesson I learned is not to drink bourbon and do auctions.
Yeah, I usually waited till Taylor was like a little bit like towards the end where he's just like, I don't care, I got this red mother 1 through 10, $50, whatever. Let's go.
I mean, to be
okay,
fair, I
cool.
kept the incentive ratio and whatever, or the ratio, yeah.
Fair enough.
And I've
But
never
yeah,
read it. It's not something I need to like reread for a couple of years. So
no, it was a good story too.
it is a good story. It's just
You
that's
should-
the epitome of a slow burn.
Should make
Yeah, that's true.
your whatnot channel called that other Spider-Man booth.
Yeah, exactly. Like the cheaper Spider-Man, the Ben Riley booth.
The yes, the Ben Riley.
The Ben Riley booth.
The cheaper clone,
That's so
Not quite
good.
Miles, but
And then I'll have to like be watching, so I have the exact same books up at the same time for like less.
It's just it's like this for $10. I have this for $8.
I don't think JP would have that sense of humor about that. He's got a sense of humor about a lot of things, but I don't think that would be one of those.
I don't know. I've seen GP completely drunk on a stream once. Like
No,
that
yeah.
was,
So you just rename it instead of the other Spider-Man booth to be the clone Spider-Man booth.
Yeah, exactly.
hey Taylor.
Or
do
the
you-
other Spider-Man clone booth.
Yeah.
Yeah. Who cares?
Here's an inside joke. Taylor, do you accept Blitzbucks?
Yeah.
Oh, you do?
Christ.
Okay.
Do you see Yahweh's post today?
No, I didn't. I'll have to.
If
check
you
it
follow
out.
Yahweh, you guys know Yahweh on.
Yeah. He sends me messages all the time.
Okay. Well, apparently Blitz is now trying to do the same shenanigans on Facebook.
Oh no, because I figured he had to go somewhere.
Yeah. So.
Oh, my friend got the Once and Future hardcover.
Oh, nice.
Yeah,
that's
I'm
that's a gorgeous book.
Yeah, so that was the one slipcase that I want. And then what I have to do is, Taylor, you missed it earlier. I need to.
You got something else you're gonna put in acid? You copycat and motherfucker.
Wait, who am I copycatting?
Yourself.
Oh,
Your
okay, gotcha.
your
Black
derivative
comics.
of your own.
I need to pick up another one of these. Luckily, there's more of them, so mine's all messed up and has all the pages falling out and shit like that. Like it just kind of comes out.
Oh, weird how that happens. Yeah.
Yeah.
Scott,
so I'm
are you
gonna-
talking?
I'll
Hold
pick
on,
up
Scott.
another
Are you
one.
talking about the original artwork for the covers, or you just bought some bunny mask books based on their covers?
No, he knows who's here. He bought some more bunny mask because he knows
Nice.
that I know. Yeah,
You should get
he's-
those original art covers and then cut out the mask so you can put it on.
If it's
Bunny
actually
Mask
the bigger
is-
size, then yeah, sure. for
Bunny Mask
sure.
is like a book where I am again. Obviously, nobody has any idea what's going on with it, but I'm along for the ride on it because it's at least interesting enough.
Yeah, Scott knows about the
Yeah,
live stream that we did too. Yeah.
And Andre Moody's art is gorgeous. Like,
Yeah. Oh,
oh,
wait.
yes, original art. You nice, God.
Yeah, no, Scott's
Or
not playing
or
around.
he's talking about the power battery lantern planet thing. Green Lantern.
Scott, if you get the second, can you message me what you actually think the book is about? Because I
Yeah.
gathered 5 other people, including myself, and we could not figure it out. 2 of them are here right now, and we couldn't figure out what the heck was
It's
going
about a writer who puts things randomly down on paper and sees how many people will spend money on it.
on. There we go.
So that's-
And,
you
and
just described
continue to
every
do
book.
so.
Oh, nice.
All right. Issue 2 first series. Yeah.
That's awesome, Scott.
Oh, you're ahead of the. Okay, you're ahead of it.
Free comic book day. Wow.
So what did
So
everybody else get this? Start over. I missed all the other stuff earlier.
For real?
No, that's Taylor's stick. Is hey, I
Yeah,
just got here. Can you
just
start from the
start
beginning?
over. Start over.
Well, because here's the thing. I know you can rewind YouTube, but like a lot of people are like, I missed it. What do you say? It's like,
Yeah, the
That
people
Taylor
that jump
Man
into
booth.
chat say, "What I
There you go.
missed."
yeah.
The same thing like that empty thought balloon booth, right?
Yes. No, Tate, I don't. I'm good. I'm actually, I think I've hit my end line with that company for a while, for the most part. I might randomly try and, like, depending upon the daily GPs, I might get a mystery box, but like I can't keep buying the individual issues anymore because the price to value ratio is just not there anymore. I can't pay $8 for a $1 comic with a chance of getting a $9 variant. It's just not, the math's not there for me. So
Has he hinted when he's going to start doing the Superior again?
I don't think he's probably no. I thought maybe Christmas would be the time, but he's probably come and gone, and then so unless and I think their focus is almost entirely on Whatnot now. They have shows all day long, kind of like Torpedo. So
Yeah, I saw that too. They were going right before Nick went on, actually.
which I don't blame them. I mean, they're making more money and they get more viewers because it's purely a selling platform, not like YouTube where.
Yeah, I mean, Whatnot is very like, what's just send a buck, send a buck, send a buck, send a buck, send a buck. Start at $1, whatever. Let's go.
Yeah.
Can you have a reserve on there? So if someone puts a big
Yes,
boy
you can.
book on there,
Yeah.
Yes, you can.
Yeah,
That's what
you can start the auctions at whatever price you want. Is my understanding.
So that's what Nick is trying to
Yes.
gauge too. Like
Yeah.
he started with $1. His first auction, they were steals, steal after steal after steal.
Yeah.
Well,
They just
he also
started
his
after
first
that.
auction he had sniping turned on too.
Yeah,
So.
that's very true.
So everybody really quickly learned all you had to do is wait till the very last minute.
Yep.
Or second.
Yeah, and so you want to have the timer keep extending. That's that much I know too, because
That's what
Yeah,
happens.
that's how-
also
that's how you
if a
drive
bid
up the-
comes in, then it gets refreshed, kind of thing.
Yeah.
It
Yeah,
keeps-
if a bid comes in the last 10 seconds, it adds another 10 seconds or resets it back up to 15 or 10, whatever it is, depending on what you're set it at. So it helps to actually mean people have to outbid one another instead of just be the one who had the quickest thumb at the right moment with
Yeah.
the best IP address or fastest internet,
yeah,
which is good. And it helps to compensate for those lag issues and everything else, and lets you
Yeah,
as the
that's
seller
a
get
good point.
lets you get maximum dollars for your books based on your
yeah.
audience.
That's like those Tyler Kirkham Invincible #1 variants, like because nobody could snipe them on the auctions. They were going for like $700 a pop, which is just
Yeah, but you still got to start. You got to understand that if you started at $1 and that all those things are there, if you only got 3 people and only one person's interested,
exactly.
you're going to get hosed, right? So you have to put your start price at where you want it. So
I think a lot of people have stopped putting auction descriptions in from what I've seen, and they'll just have auction lots up so they can adjust it on the fly.
Yeah,
Okay,
which I
that
know
makes sense.
people will love, but if you don't get the crowd, at least then
because when I do go in, I don't like to sit there and wait all damn day. So I do like to go and look and see what you're coming. Oh, there's nothing coming up that I care about. Then great, I can move on and to the next one. I don't have to wait. But no, I got some early ASMs from a seller on there, and they were putting them up, and they'd say like they didn't start them at $1. They were starting them off at okay, what's their bottom price that they're willing to take for it? Okay, we'll sell this book for starting bid on this book is $75. And either it would sell or it wouldn't sell, and when they would mix it up, so they'd do one book like that and 2 books that started at $1. Then they might do one book that was a bigger book, start at $50 and mix. They just had this ebb and flow and go to it. So if you didn't like that one book, the next book up, if you're the value guy, great. It's the next book up. If you're the guy who's looking for a nice book at a good price, potentially, great. That's the next. That book's only a couple books away.
Yeah. See, I was approved to sell, but I never had the onboarding phone call or any training. For whatever reason, I slipped through the cracks on that. But I can go live. I can sell. I haven't done it yet because I don't really know what the hell I'm doing. I mean, I get the general idea of selling stuff. So I think I talked to Adrian APM, and I think I'm going to go over to his place sometimes. He's going to jump back on there, start selling, and he's done all the training and had a few sales on there. So I might be his like wingman for one of the sales, just so I can see how he does it and get it under my,
On Whatnot?
on Whatnot, yeah.
Oh, Adrian sells on Whatnot?
He said he's going to start back up again. He did for a bit and then kind of focused on YouTube. But I think now, like, I think we're just kind of waiting for the weather to get too crappy. So we're just got nothing else to do during the day or something. So.
Oh man, Adrian's awesome.
Yeah, he's a good dude, and he lives like 25 minutes from me. So
really,
yeah.
well, I don't need to talk about it, but yeah.
But yeah, I'm going over to his house for his birthday on Saturday.
Kyle lives like about 8 hours from me.
Nice.
Yeah, I was up in freaking Lake Tahoe. I go, hey Rob, I'm in Lake Tahoe. He's like,
You're only 3 hours away.
So he basically told me so. You're still not here.
That'll help you sell out there, sir. And then starting at $2. What's up, Chop?
Gotta stand out, Hey, Chop.
I mean, if you're selling the Punchline books, you're overpricing them, but
Everybody has their inside jokes.
So I happen to have mine right here.
Yes.
It's cute.
You should. I'm sure Kyle still has some acid left. You can.
I had the B cover for that one.
I wonder what a slab book would do in that acid.
It wouldn't do much. The plastic would hold.
Oh, plastic!
You need organic material. Yeah, it would be fine. It
what
would
if
still
you jerk off all over it? Never mind.
It would still get melted though.
This isn't Slab Hub, Taylor.
disposing of that stuff took me all night. I finished at like midnight getting rid of that stuff. Like it was so difficult because I had
the one neighbor you don't like, the other neighbor you don't like, and
and the plants survived, which was awesome. So I'll be on Whack Comics tomorrow.
I've never been whacked.
And then, well, you probably should. You'd be fun on that show. I'll be on Whack Comics, and then immediately after Whack Comics, I'll be on Two Beardos, which I highly recommend everybody should check out. Hey, Chuck. Great panel. Hell yeah. We always sucker Taylor to come on like an hour into the show.
Hey, Taylor, that's about when I get free because I usually read all the books and stuff, and then I record my video. I'm
one
not
of these
doing
days. He'll be like one of the opening guests.
That's fine. I love your reviews, by the way, Taylor. They're very honest.
Oh, thanks.
I'm dead serious.
I'm glad you're
top 5 on my reviewers.
See, he put you in the top 5. I just put you at the top. But then again, I like grumpy fucking reviews.
That's fair.
Rob, you're my power bottom.
Wow, this is quickly going NC-17.
All right, let's jump backstage, everybody. And
innuendos could mean anything.
It's just where you take it with your mind, you dirty, filthy Canadian.
Yeah. Also, Americans are pure.
Power bottom. Yeah, like what?
We were founded by
Puritans. This isn't a magic carpet ride we're talking about.
We are
America, Canada's power bottom.
So, guess what? I guess I'm the cold top.
Yeah. Actually, I should make that into a T-shirt.
I'm the cold top.
No, America, Canada's power bottom.
Or America, Canada's Mexico.
Yes.
I lost my 6.0
Scott, how long was the video? And is it comedic? Like you got to give us a little bit.
Oh, it's 30 minutes.
Okay.
And I know a lot about this actually.
It was 30 minutes. Has it been released or like
it's just YouTube? It's just sent to Scott.
You know what's really I would say what's really impressive is Scott has changed a lot here. The way I didn't realize that Scott had moved to Southern California and become a beatnik.
There we go. 5 6-minute segments.
Okay. Showcase auction update, folks. It sold for $378. So.
Oh, really?
Wow! I should.
So it didn't change.
On it.
Yeah. That's what it was at, right?
It didn't change in the last. There was no sniping on it. But
the next bid was 403.
I do feel like my purple grade 0.5 for 180. Not bad. I'll take it. I'm cheap.
Yeah, no, that's $3. That's a cheap book.
Yeah, so Scott can do whatever he wants with that video.
Well, I got enough stuff to.
So the magic question for Scott is: are you going to maintain that same status for another month, or are you going to step back?
No, he's out. It was an experience.
Is it one and done?
Yeah, absolutely. You can't. Who's sitting here throwing
USA,
$100 a
the
month?
lame white cream between Canada and Mexico.
Oh,
Or the Oreo.
There you go.
There you go. Yeah, there you go. But no, that's a one-off. Get your video and get out. That's like an Amazon Prime trial, and you just keep changing your email and credit card information.
yeah. You can only, eventually at some point, I got to sit there and go like, how many channels can I be a member of all simultaneously? It starts.
Yeah,
That's like a couple comics every week. It's like,
yeah, that's fair.
Yeah,
I'm not a part of anybody's membership.
I'm part of
well,
DJs.
anybody who would want you as a member, you wouldn't want to be a part of anyways, right?
I'm part of DJs. I
Right.
need to probably join one or two more at some point, so people can join mine if I ever hit 1,000, which is not likely. I keep losing subscribers.
I figured
Yes.
I'd do 4, and that's where I'm at right now.
Right.
Yeah, well, I'll have to give one up at some point because I'm pretty much. I think I'm maxed on it right now, and I've got another one that's coming up soon. I'm gonna have to go with.
My answer to your question, Rob, is yes.
That you don't want to be a member of anyone who wants you to be a member. Yes, because
Yeah,
that would be because that's the classic line.
It's too
Yeah.
bad.
Well, it's a classic. It's a twist on a classic line.
Yeah.
Correct.
Are you gonna? Who's you gonna have to join those, Rob? You got to fill us in.
No, I can't. It's not my. I can't talk about it yet
Oh Jesus.
because it's not mine to discuss
Oh,
or
okay.
reveal.
So it's Jimmy.
I don't know. Maybe, maybe not.
So Jimmy hasn't monetized yet,
I don't know.
or maybe he doesn't have the hours.
Jimmy's not me. I don't know.
Jimmy has the hours.
Does he?
I'm sure he's
Yeah.
got enough goddamn content. He's
Yeah.
got new shit every week, every day.
Yeah.
Jimmy has the hours.
I'm sure he probably does.
No, I don't know. Why is Jimmy doing something?
I don't know.
I don't.
That's
Well,
assumed.
you
Could he
said
be
it.
I said, has he monetized? Does he
Oh,
have
it's
the
gonna be-
hours?
It's probably gonna be Gary B. Everyone's got to give Gary B some money. That nice jerk.
Who knows? I could just be making up excuses to not have to subscribe to people.
There's that too. Yeah.
You just called him a nice jerk.
Yeah.
Taylor,
He's a
what are you
damn-
sitting at
Look
right
at
now?
this. Look, Kyle.
I meant
Gary B is a freaking bastard. The 1,000 subscriber mark is the only time where it's like, hey, it's all about me. Look at me. Look at me. But what does he do? Guys, go out there and promote other people and help us grow the community. Don't pay any attention to me. Please look at everyone else.
Yeah, but look what he's done. It works beautifully.
What kind of bastard doesn't sit there and make it all about himself?
exactly.
Where's his
That's-
self-promotion?
that's
Why
just
doesn't
how-
he learn how to get his name out there and do something that just promotes his brand or something?
Yeah,
Instead,
exactly.
instead he's all about promoting other people.
Hey, Rob, it's fine. Now available at taylorwinter.com.
Well done. Well done.
Part of
Well
the
done.
Taylor Winder. Part of the Taylor
I'm
Winder
at
collection.
772 subscribers and 3,600 watch hours. So
Oh,
I like that. Part of the Taylor Winder collection.
exactly.
It sounds
If I-
so bougie.
Yeah.
If I ever get there, I'm just gonna do 24-hour streams, just nonstop. It'll just
And
be
then
me
delete 'em?
sleeping.
What I'm thinking about doing is announcing my 1,000 subscriber giveaway, 200 some away, and just because the thing is though, is that video will probably get the hours and the thing out. It's that kind of annoying crap that'll. Yeah.
Wait, you're
You,
supposed to
you,
do
you could do
giveaways?
some art, not on camera, and then literally hang them up on camera to watch the paint dry.
Yeah, that's what I should just do. Is be like the paint dry stream. Or
Yeah.
just have something behind me. Like I'm not even here. It's just
Yeah,
Paint
exactly. Yeah.
Like, my comics did 24 hours of Tyler just sucking, so why not?
yeah.
That was
no, 10
I'm
hours.
so
10
glad-
hours.
Yeah. that's- Hey, the other day my wife tried to run the vacuum cleaner, right? So we have a Roomba, and it's
Uh-huh.
tied into the smart house, so you can tell the house verbally.
I understand I'm where I need to be, but geez.
So she goes to tell the house, tell the system, go vacuum the living room, and then she leaves the room and doesn't pay attention. And later on, late at night, I realized first of all the vacuum never went off to go do its thing. But But I go and I'm looking at one of the hubs in the house, and there's a video playing on it, and it was somebody vacuuming hallways. Apparently, somehow it misinterpreted her telling the thing to go back. Instead, it went to YouTube and found a video of somebody vacuuming for like 24 hours.
That's awesome.
And had been playing this nonstop video of person vacuuming a hallway. Like,
Well,
it tells me that I'm in the wrong business of trying to curate content when I could just vacuum the hallway for hours. Or maybe someone's already doing that. Maybe I should dust mop the hallway, or I'll put a brisket on and watch it in real time. 16 hours.
Yeah. In case you haven't figured out, effort does not equal results on YouTube.
No, not at all.
Like,
Whoops.
very true. Very true.
all you have to do is be an attractive lady living out of a van, and you'll be a millionaire.
That's fair.
Nice.
The secret to this panel is that we're all nice people.
Who? Which
What?
one?
Have you looked at who's below me here? Like the both of them?
What are you talking about? These are the nicest guys I know.
Constantly mocking the poor kid, but he keeps on taking it like I like him. I tell you.
I'm serious. I think that Rob and I are pretty good friends.
Gross. Friends. Who needs
But
friends?
like nothing he says is like nice at all.
Sam, that's a damn lie.
You ever seen the Dennis Leary song? I'm an asshole. A-S-S.
I think
I'm
the
an
best line,
asshole.
the best line of that song is "I drive really
fast, in this super slow in a super fast lane.
I drive,
Well, people behind me are honking and
Ultra
going
fast.
insane.
Love it.
That and it dates the song a little bit when he talks about the McDonald's, or he's wanting to go back to the old styrofoam McDonald's boxes that the burgers came into and stuff.
Oh, he's got a soapbox going. Here we go. I'm just saying like it is. He's all my million imaginary viewers.
I mean, look at
did
you see how many
1,000.
Did you see how many viewers Comic Journey had just for running four-way stops for like an hour?
Kyle, if he was to have 1,000 viewers, he would have to quit YouTube because it would be against his brand.
Yeah. it would be like, wow, this is too far.
He would
stop this
close
right now.
that one and start another sequel like PTT Volume 2. Don't subscribe.
Very quietly. Very just yeah. An all hands channel, so people don't even know that it's him. Right.
I could care less how many subscribers I have. I'm going to say whatever I want. That's what this is. Like literally, my rants are therapy for me. They're what's keeping me sane. Like,
I just
agreed.
Me reading crappy books is my therapy.
But it's not even that though, Taylor. Like you're in search of a good story.
Yeah,
good
they
art.
don't exist anymore.
It's so far and few between that it's hard to find them.
Wow.
Yeah.
But the hype train will tell you that this new series Eve is going to be amazing.
That would be a good name for. You could take the show that kind of remember that there's that play with 6 characters in search of an author. You could change. You could do some play on that, like where it's Empty Thought Balloon in search of a story worth reading.
It's too long. You gotta work on it. You gotta edit it.
Yeah.
But yeah.
All right.
I mean, by name, Empty Thought Balloon's too long. I gotta get something shorter than that. People don't have that. They're not typing all that shit out. Like,
just rename it the Taylor Winder Collection.
I
There you
know. I get it. I totally had to shorten veterinarian to vet, so that's where I'm at too.
there you go. I might just have to change it to It's Fine Comics.
it's 6.0. It's Fine Comics.
Yeah, exactly.
I love it.
Shall we click that link that Scott just dropped?
Why? You don't want it. It's for me, not for you.
What is it?
Original
It's a
art?
Buck Rogers 1945
Definitely not for
comic
me.
strip.
For real? Oh.
Yep.
I don't make this shit up. Why would I randomly make that up? You see,
18
it's an OA for Rob in the link.
That's kind of on brand for you to make that up there, Rob.
Well, maybe. Yeah.
Seriously, that's totally what I would expect you to say. Like, What is it? Oh, it's Buck Rogers. Oh, it's Hopalong Cassidy.
I'll be
Oh,
opening
it's-
up a couple Buck Rogers books, by the way, on Slab Hub this Saturday.
Okay.
Some 1946 and stuff. The Australian Buck Rogers are back.
Ooh.
If you remember those at all, Chris. I had gotten 2 raw books. They're Australian Buck Rogers books from 1945 and 1946, I think it was. Either around 46 and 47. But anyways, so they're back.
So were they published there as well?
They were published in Australia. They say like on it 6p.
Okay.
Is the price on it, so it's all they're reprints. They're Australian reprints of the American books, right? Which at that time were a lot of it was collected newspaper strips put together, right? But they were in amazing shape. And so I'm like super pumped because I did peek at the grades on these 2, and one of them is just gonna blow people's minds.
Excellent. Yeah, I have an amazing Spider-Man that's from South Africa. That's actually that collects 2 different ASM stories.
Yeah.
And so yeah, I'm hoping to get that cleaned and pressed and slabbed up one day. But yeah, I went through. But yeah.
Sorry.
Oh my goodness, my dog is about to come back home. I heard the car outside, back from the dog park.
Don't be a dick, comics. I like that.
What about just comics, Dick?
Dick Comics.
Dick, yeah.
But you got to
Dick
spell the D.
Comics.
Just
Dick
make
on
sure
comics.
are you allowed to spell it the DIC like the old cartoon?
Yeah, maybe. Rob and I could have our own collaboration show, Dicks on Comics, where we just bitch about comics, or just whip out our.
We start off
Canadian
that way,
comics?
but
Yeah,
we
whip
start
out our
off
comics.
bitching about it, but it evolves into just random. Don't we kind of do that on Sunday?
Yeah, we do on Eddie, but that's
Except
Eddie's probably at
that-
4,000 watch hours just from like
that captain of that ship is kind of let's go of the wheel.
Yeah. Loose lips, shink, whatever. Anyways, I got to remind Eddie I'm not going to be around this Sunday, so you guys can do it without me.
Oh man, you're gonna
I'm just playing Dungeons and Dragons. What do you want?
be
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I'm going to be starting up a campaign pretty soon too
Nice.
with some people in the comic community.
And
Oh,
are you
nice.
gonna do it? Are you gonna do it on? Are you gonna stream it? Because that's what
I
you
don't-
should do.
I
You
don't
should get them
know.
all together, set your dates, and do it and stream your campaigns.
Tacoma Comics did that for a bit with his son DMing.
Yeah,
He did that on like Saturday mornings for a bit, but
yeah,
yeah.
Let everybody know that you're not just a comic nerd.
You're a different kind of nerd too.
Yes, right.
Yeah.
You're into role play.
I can't LARP.
No one's asking you to LARP, but
That's true. But like, I'd like to LARP, but I just can't because it's like the.
'Cause you can't find the pants that fit you. I know, we heard.
Yeah. Hey, Brandon.
The nice thing about LARPing is you can wear skirts.
That's true. Oh, I want to get a kilt, but they're expensive. Like a nice
No,
kilt
you
is
just
like
go
$150.
Go to Goodwill, buy a curtain. And just put it around your
Have it, yeah.
go buy a schoolgirl pleated skirt and
There you go. Put the
White
Prometheus
Tiger.
back in Time Traveler.
Oh man, I'll tell you guys something backstage that I think you'll find funny.
This one time there was a schoolgirl.
it might
A
involve
Catholic
that,
schoolgirl.
actually.
Oh boy.
And on that note,
Yeah,
I don't mean to
on that
dictate the
note,
pace of your channel, but
Yeah, Chris hasn't
name's
said
Ruben.
anything in like
Okay.
15 minutes. He's
we're
just tired.
treading water here. You hit the 2-hour mark there, Chris.
Yeah.
I'm just like,
He's
and,
watching
He's just
the
letting it
subscriber.
ride. It can
You know,
keep going.
and-
It's
and-
just going to get worse.
and people start showing up, and I'm
He's just watching the subscriber count go down and down and down and
and, you
down.
know, and
It-
right,
the new-
like,
for everybody who's
one
joining
time
the new Comic Book Day Hall portion of this show, you need to go back to the first hour
no.
because that's that.
Thank you, Comic Journey. I appreciate it, man.
But you're not allowed to leave until you subscribe to Chris.
But with
Because,
that
again,
said, since he
he's
said that,
going
we've
to
had so
500
many new people. I'm going to show off what I got.
Because
Yeah,
people
two
don't know how to
turntables
rewind.
and a microphone.
Primordial, pick
Primordial.
of the week.
Number 3.
Screaming
This is
monkeys.
my hot pick.
Hot pick.
If you want to
sorry.
see what happens at Baker and Abel, pick up that one for Screaming Monkeys. Mark's hot pick from two cool guys to hot picks. The semi-finale of the Nice House on the Lake
That's going to be the last one that I buy of the series, by the way.
for this year, right?
No, just in general. I'm buying 1 through 6, and then I'll just read the rest online.
Dark Ages number 3. Looking forward to this.
Hey, shop.
My store was damaged.
I picked up Hey, it's Spider-Man Bay. So
Don't care.
we'll see what happens.
They're
I
doing
believe
that
there's a
crap
first
again with the
appearance in
point.
there, right?
The
Say it,
issues.
Taylor. Say it.
Yeah,
All right.
it's fine.
And I learned something new today from Taylor Winder that apparently this is the final JTIV on the franchise.
Yeah. Happy days. Tynan is dead. Not really, but
It's not quite the same celebration we had with
Nick Spencer.
yeah.
Oh,
I think
Spider-Man.
everyone can agree Tynan's run was better.
yeah,
Yeah.
that's not a higher bar to hurdle.
Right. So everyone that's watching, I'm going to show you a cover, and I'm going to let you see that there's actually two guys wearing sunglasses. Are you ready? Did you see it? There's two guys wearing sunglasses. Are you ready?
Maybe if you like push
There's,
it, like
Oh yeah.
there's one here,
I don't see it.
and there's another one down here.
I definitely didn't see that one.
Did that series actually get any? Was that?
Yeah,
actually,
it's
'cause I read the
actually all right.
I read the first issue. I was like, yeah.
Yeah. I think I'm gonna
She's basically
go back,
invincible,
read
though.
1 through 3, so I'm ready for 4. Beat the
Yeah, you
Rich.
should. I'm really liking it to the
That one
Rich.
didn't. That one, the first issue didn't grab me enough. So
And this
Really?
is a hot seat book for me.
they have the speaking of that one, first issue really didn't grab it. I mean, that was a great premise that they royally effed up in that first issue. It's like
I'm with Taylor on that.
Yeah.
On that opinion.
So yeah, that's
Really,
my
Beat the Rich. Huh.
NCBD haul.
I would have thought that you would have liked Eat the Rich, Taylor.
I might. I mean,
It is
it
not
was
for perverts. The covers are
Well, I
for
really
perverts.
like
it
the
might have just
song
been
when
on a really good
Aerosmith
week,
sang
Kyle,
it.
So like, it just might not like on a
That's
lesser
fair.
week. I might have done it, but
Well, here's a book that I think you'll like, Taylor. We Promised Utopia.
nice. Who's the publisher on that one?
LP Comics.
Okay, good. Yeah, you'll
I'll
have to.
show you in the bottom. LP.
All right,
I'll send you a link.
All right,
So,
yeah.
they.
I'm gonna
they-
read Ignacio's comic this week too because he sent me a
Oh,
PDF of it. So.
I read it, and yeah, he's in talks with Scout Comics.
Oh, nice. That's awesome.
So yeah, we need
Ignacio
to
is?
we need to hype Ignacio up a little bit, to be honest.
Yeah.
Because like he's literally in talks with a major publisher,
That's awesome.
at least in the indie world.
That's terrific news. Terrific
So
news.
yeah, what the fuck is Promised Utopia? Yeah, it's We Promised Utopia. It's made by a bunch of engineers, and it's a really cool concept about a utopia, but like being realistic about it. And it like if there's a utopia, there's definitely some not utopia. So it's a cool read. I really like.
Nice.
I really enjoy it. And nobody's talking about it because nobody's heard about it because they're publishing it out of a school library on a college campus.
Oh, well, all right.
So yeah, I'm just shouting it out because nobody else has.
Yeah,
heard
I
of
never heard
it. So yeah, I'll give it the light it deserves because it is a good comic book.
Nice.
Yeah. Shout out Ignacio, honestly. Like
Yeah, he's a good dude.
yeah.
Talk about showing up in everybody's lives. I
No.
Absolutely.
don't know when the hell he has time to draw.
Yeah, I kind of wonder if he has like 7 or 8 phones or 7 or 8 computers, and he's hitting up everyone's live streams or leaving comments all at the same time
Yeah.
while drawing.
Robot Island.
I was talking to him in the chat that I did. I suckered him on to get on, and we hung out a little bit on my YouTube rant, which I'll delete tomorrow, I think. and he had like a kid in the background. Like he has a busy life. I don't know where he finds time for anything.
All right. As we
Okay.
approach the 2 hour and 15-minute mark, which would basically be the halfway point of any Quentin Tarantino movie, I'm going to bid everyone farewell. But before I do, Kyle, what do you have coming up in the next little bit on your channel?
I already shouted it out. I don't need to shout it out again. Check out my link tree. I posted the link to the video at the top. 2 Beardos. Check them out. They're really funny.
Taylor.
You know, if this is a Tarantino movie, there'd be a lot more feet. Just saying. And please don't. Anyways, in 15 minutes on my channel, I got my weekly comic book review of crap coming, and it was a crap week for several reasons. Watch the video to find out more.
Sounds good.
And make sure you're subscribed. Robert,
Yeah, if you want.
what's coming up?
You'd really stop using my full name.
I know.
Though. Start hurting.
But I'm a
Christopher.
co-host, so I kind of feel like I have the privilege.
Oh, Christopher. Yeah.
Doesn't bother me.
Tomorrow I have a video dropping. It's the IRF Authentics Holiday Mystery Box. It's
Nice.
pretty big boy box. And then Saturday, of course, Slab Hub. You'll be joining me, and I will be the guest once again, as I have about 26 slabs here to
Jesus.
go through, and almost all of them are Golden Age and Silver Age. So we're gonna go through that. I think there's one modern book and like one copper, and then of course Monday will be another mail call, and there's some bangers gonna be in this mail call too. Holy cow! It's gonna be another. Now that's what I call mail call.
Everybody, just go Rob.
only half my inventory is here. The other half of the inventory is apparently in CBCS or CBC.
It's true.
Yeah.
But
It's all right, Comic Journey. I've gotten called worse. I mean, as long as you're not calling me Tyler from Whack Comics, because that's a true insult. But if you just call me some other guy,
Well, you were talking about Tootsie, so
yeah, well,
That's true. Yeah.
yeah, but not in a good way. Feet are gross.
But
Most feet.
this past Monday, I had a very cool J. Scott Campbell mystery box.
Yeah.
It was a different kind of mystery box from J. Scott Campbell. Basically featured other artists. Make sure you want to check that out. I have a second box I'll be opening this upcoming Monday. Yesterday, I dropped a reaction video to the brand new Spider-Man trailer that came out last night.
Is it just you going? Like Home Alone?
Well, this is the part where you need to
have
go
watch
watch.
the video? Yeah.
It's only 7 minutes.
And if you watch my stuff, you know I'm probably going to say "wow" a lot during the
Like
during
Owen
the
Wilson.
video.
Wow.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
I will go watch it just to see if you and I agree on the theories of the movie. So
We probably do.
Yeah.
But I plan on releasing a Gary B contest video where I'm going to shout out 3 other channels so I can be a
I
part
just
of.
cut a snippet out from this one and be like, "Hey guys, I recommend these 3. I'm done, Gary." Boom.
You have my permission to use.
all you have to do is
this.
use your little snippet tool right now. Screenshot.
Yeah, I'll just wait till the rewind and I'll just do that and then yeah.
That'll be hilarious.
Gary,
I
this is
support
my
that
video.
message.
Kyle.
I
Chris,
plan on opening a.
Rob, whatever.
Ooh.
I
I'm
plan on
done.
opening some sort of other box.
Do I
some
win
other
all the
point.
stuff, Gary? Done.
I had a great win on off of mystery box the other day. So the
Was it from one of the ones I loved?
no, so Spider-Man with kicks. So it was a cheap, like I think it was like a $50 or $40 mystery box. It wasn't a very big one, and the mystery box itself was okay. You know, it had some good, had some decent books in there. Nothing that I have. My problem with mystery boxes is I'm kind of focused and not broad. But it hit value, and so that's what you go on with. But then he also had a drawing for some other stuff, other prizes that you get to pick stuff, and he did that last night, and off the board there was one thing where you got to pick a letter, and there was a prize behind it. and then there was a drawing, a wheel turn for everybody that bought a box. Every box you bought was on there, so there was 2 giveaways. So off the panel pull, I ended up with the West Coast Avengers, the first White Vision.
Nice.
Oh, very nice.
And then I won the spin for I don't know, Black Cat 2. I don't know. It's an Adam Hughes book signed by Adam Hughes.
Oh, very nice.
It's in a 9.6, but it's a CGC green label. But
Nice.
we'll turn around because it wasn't witness type thing. So
Yeah.
who knows? At some point, might crack it and just send it.
You mean they didn't bother to like authenticate his super complex signature?
Yeah. So who knows? Maybe I'll
fours on top of each
AH?
other.
Yeah, it's like
maybe I'll crack it and send it to CBCS to get it yellow labeled or something, or
Nice.
who knows? But it was kind of cool. I said, out of a $50 mystery box, ended up with 2 big prizes off
That's
of
awesome.
it. It worked out well.
Everyone that's watching, in 10 minutes, please head over to Taylor. Pardon me, 9 minutes. Head over to Taylor Winder's
Just go there
YouTube
now.
channel.
I'm
Because
not
you
going
need
to live either, so you can
Hold
go.
on.
Well, but you can go
hold
there
on.
now because you
Yeah,
can
hold
look through what other videos he has, and
There
while
you
you're
go.
there, you can subscribe. And
Yeah, you can watch
because
my
you're
Thor,
not subscribed
watch my
to
Thor
Taylor.
video I dropped yesterday, and you can win the comic if you're in the U.S. If you're a
Oh.
foreigner, screw you guys. You're
But he has a PO box.
You see, with
Uh-huh.
Chris, you can
Ah.
win it. Yes.
with an attitude like that,
Ah.
how could you not subscribe to such a
Speaking of
likable
which, Chris's
character?
favorite buddy, K. Titus, did enter. So, kinda. He didn't do it right, but whatever.
Well,
But he might win. Last time, I think when K. Titus won something for me, he had it sent to somebody else
yeah.
in the US.
Again,
so
it's just he didn't follow what I actually said to do.
if somebody wanted to pay for the shipping, you wouldn't even ship it to them?
I
Tell
said,
them
okay.
to go to heck?
I do say in the video, if you want to pay for the shipping, I will pay for the shipping, but you shouldn't pay for the shipping because the book's not worth it.
Well,
This is a self promo,
Who
and
cares?
Taylor's busted me up with it.
Yeah. Well, and listen, you're not okay. You can win a free crappy book and watch me talk about a crappy book.
That's
You can do it pretty much every
I'm
goddamn-
in.
You can do it pretty much every week. That's how
I'm
hard-
in.
Well, all right,
I'm
Mark's here, so I gotta
totally
leave
in.
now.
we're carrying on for
Yeah.
another half hour.
No,
Yeah.
I gotta go. I can't be seen with Mark
Show
before
me
Friday.
what you got.
If Mark and I are in the same place before Friday, then
They'll realize we're in the same neighborhood.
the multiverse will spawn, and people will react bizarrely to the stuff they see.
Yeah, it can happen.
So,
Mark, did you just wake up?
au revoir.
No, why?
No.
I'm growing my hair out like Taylor.
Wow.
There you go. A low maintenance club.
No, this is just hat hair.
Yeah.
Yeah, me
All
too.
throughout the day, just pushing your hair, playing with your hat, pushing your hair up.
And see, I'm just growing my hair out like Kyle, so like we're in the wrong order. We got to go from.
Yeah.
Oh no! I
One,
took Taylor.
2, 3, 4.
Stages of life.
I took Taylor. Like this is because of Taylor. Mine just grows faster.
Oh, there you go.
Taylor was my inspiration.
Thanks for hopping on.
See you, Rob. He didn't even say goodbye. He's like, I got to eat. Boom.
Finally gave up the ghost.
This is
Been sitting
There we
there
go. I'm going to screenshot that.
Mark,
But,
do you
like,
have your
there's
comic
nothing
books
wrong
close
with
by?
Oh, you're serious? Let's go. Yeah.
Yeah. Mark knows what's up.
Go watch all the deleted YouTube videos on Kyle's channel.
Yeah.
There's only 11 deleted videos.
I like Marcus used to Kyle's BS. Me and
That's
Kyle
true.
actually spend a lot of our time not on camera, hanging out, writing down BS for us to spin with each other.
Yep, I jumped into his last live stream in the backstage. That's all I spent.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, sir.
One of the best art in comics right now.
One of the best what?
Art in comics right now. Supergirl.
Yeah. Other than her hair, they draw Supergirl's hair like this. Like it's perfect. Like it's all whatever. But then when it gets right here, it's always like she looks like Kid from Kid and Play.
It's-
That's Tom
Yeah.
King writing it, right?
Scott,
dude,
you're
this
right.
is-
Like it
This
was a
is
bad
not
question.
Tom King's
He's always
normal
got his
writing.
books
Like
nearby.
he flipped his own tropes on their head when
Yeah.
he did the format for this.
It's up there with Echo Lands with best art, by the way.
It's so good. Superman, son of Kal-El. 2/3 of this was really, really good. The The one third that's not, man, he dropped the ball on that.
You want to
He
see more
doesn't do
makeout?
romance very
Hey,
well. Tom
hey,
Taylor doesn't do romance.
Hey, no pun intended. Know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Thank God it's over.
Yeah. It's not over though. That's what they lied to us and said finale, but they have the stupid Fear State Omega one shot coming. Remember, it started with Alpha.
Ah, for fuck's sake.
Ah, okay.
That's actually a real nice cover.
This
Oh,
is what-
right. Finally.
This is what matters in this book. Man, all right, this is like a substitute artist right now. It looks cartoony, it looks blocky, and it looks odd, but I love it because it's like kind of a throwback to when Jeff Johns first jumped in on DC. He did a book called Day of Judgment with the Justice Society, and that was the return of Hal Jordan from the dead to the Spectre, and it looks just like that art style. So it just kind of takes me back. But ooh wee! The only book that I buy A and B covers for.
I legit thought that was a
Yeah.
Venom variant or a Carnage variant.
That's what I was saying
Like-
with the.
Oh,
I
yeah.
It's a cool
It's a cool
variant.
cover. It makes sense now, but like
Yeah,
just from looking at it without knowing it was Nice House, I was like,
I'm right there with you, Taylor. That's what I was saying too. Wait, what? I've never even heard of that.
Up in the sky.
Uh,
4.
King. Yeah.
Ah,
Don't care.
okay.
this is the only DC Tom King series I don't have floppies of. And Paul at the Augusta Book Exchange, shameless plug, put out some new back issues. Look at that. You can just picture who's on the other side of that shot. Is
Oh,
Muhammad
gotcha.
Ali over there? I don't know.
It's Bizarro Superman.
Yeah,
Mr.
Paul's in the chat right now.
Paul's always in the chat right now.
I have to message him tomorrow if Nix goes live on Whatnot.
You didn't get Nightwing?
No, I just read it digital.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah, I read Nightwing. I read everything digital, all of that whole stack, except for Nice House. I read digital Tuesday morning.
Gotcha.
I took a
Yeah,
break from
well,
Nightwing
Devil.
floppies. I'll jump back on when they have that. Two-page spread for everything. In the next issue, I'm just waiting for Fear State to end, and then I'll jump back
Fear
on
State
Nightwing.
blows.
Yeah.
And it's not just that, like, it's, I don't know, you could tell, knowing that Tynan's jumping off the book, you could tell he's mailing it in. But not just that, the whole concepts behind the story blow. Like, as they came out with the Unsanity Collective, like, if we could only not have to deal with trauma, we could be our best selves. That's not real life. Off, you know, like, get out of here. Why don't you send a better message? You know, they're sending crappy messages in a lot of comics right now.
No, it's a good message because if you read the issue, if you're a multi-billionaire, you can have hope.
A 1%er.
That's
I mean, there's that, like, oh, we got to root for the 1%er beating up poor people, like, but that's
No,
such
it was
such a flaw. It doesn't even make sense. It
no,
like,
it was a weak.
You know who said that? Chip Zdarsky.
There you
yeah,
go.
and I think he said it jokingly though.
Yeah.
Because what does Chip Zdarsky do right now?
Actually, I'd like to see Chip write Batman.
He's got 2 titles. Well, one just
You
wrapped.
know, he
but he's
took
got
away all
2.
his money.
Yeah, he was doing Justice League Last Ride and Batman Urban Legend. So he was.
Oh,
doing,
I'm not. Yeah, last round was but
Last Ride was.
Oh, come on.
Man, I enjoyed it.
Come on. Wonder Woman flexed all over Lobo. That's enough.
they had a couple cool moments in issues 6 and 7. The first 5 issues were a snore.
I got to tell you what, like, and I've mentioned it on my channel, but the story of Last Ride doesn't take place with the plots, the fighting, anything like that. The actual story of it is those calm moments when you have those personal conversations between the league.
No,
Zdarsky, first and foremost, he's a good character writer.
He is.
And he was nailed like that when they were flying in the Javelin and Batman and Wally had a moment just to talk. And then when Bruce was talking with Hal on the way to the center of Apocalypse, and looking back and knowing that's Darkseid, go back and just read that little snippet, knowing that's Darkseid.
Yeah,
Like,
I mean, there were good moments in it and stuff. It's just I just didn't like the pacing of the story.
oh, that's just
it could have been 5
flavor of
issues.
the month. Everybody's is different.
Yeah, but I mean, I think if Chip on like like Batman or Detective, I think it'd be great. But because I like his Daredevil run quite a bit. And
I want to get Rom V. on a Batman book. I
I
think
don't
that
like
would be
Ron
good.
V. I don't want to hate
With
Ron V.
Jock doing the interiors.
Ron
That'd
V's
be nice.
awesome.
Ron V's
Yeah.
awesome, but I don't want to see him on Batman.
I
like
do.
on his smaller characters.
Batman Swamp Thing.
Yeah, but he's on characters that are like currently small that have no business being small. Like, why is Swamp Thing as small as he is? You know, like why is Constantine like falling off so hard? You know,
Yeah.
I think like his popularities of like if you're not in the Trinity, the popularities of you kind of wane. But you know, Swamp Thing should be a house. I mean, he's been in cinema, he's been on TV numerous times. You know,
Oh, I know.
It's just crazy to think that he doesn't have as big of a following.
Yeah.
But at least it was well enough received to get extended. You know,
Yeah.
like that's great news. And
And
depending on how that
Constantine
goes,
should
they'll
be-
continue extending it.
Constantine is one of DC's best characters that they just don't know how to do.
Absolutely.
They don't know how to use him right.
I'll tell you who does know how to use them right: Tom Taylor. Because when Tom Taylor wrote Deceased,
Yeah.
World's
Yeah.
End, he took him to a next level. When he wrote that Black Label, what was it? Hell and something.
Yeah.
But it was like a
that was-
3-issue prestige size.
yeah, with
that
Derek
was-
Robertson on the art. Yeah, that was a good one.
Oh, that was so wicked.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But and actually, Ron V's on like Dark, Justice League Dark that I've read. I haven't read all of it. It was decent, but
There's another series that Ron V is on that came out recently. I forgot what it was.
I try to get out of here, Taylor,
that's
but my Georgia brother showed up.
dude. I
Well,
could
real
be in two places at once.
Real quick, Sector 2815 on his channel tonight at 9:30. He's doing a show, and I'll be over there. I think he's going to start trying to if it works out like he hopes it does. It's kind of like a 10 questions kind of thing. He just got back 3 or 5 slabs, some actual keys, and he's got a couple of guests coming on to, like 10 question it to see if they can guess the key. So that actually should be
nice.
pretty fun.
Oh,
It'll be a live chat, and yeah, so definitely check that out. Yes.
That auction that you posted, Mark, is it still going on?
Oh, I don't know.
Oh, okay.
So, Cheers to Comics is a podcast that Ryan, new guy, my 10-gallon love child from Texas, trust him with my life. He loves podcasts, and that was a podcast that he always spoke highly of. And then it started putting its show on YouTube, and Ryan became a guest periodically on there. So that's how I know of him. And I caught a notification from it while I was sitting there eating dinner. And I saw that when I went to look at it, I was the only one there. So I'm like, let me share this out. He doesn't really, his focus is on his podcast. So it was kind of just random to see him doing an auction. It was the first time he did one. He's going to be doing them on Wednesday nights with like kind of like new release books as well as random back issues. Well, he had some cool stuff.
Nice.
And he's super knowledgeable about comics. So you can sit there and just, yeah.
All right.
All right.
I think we're good.
Did y'all get y'all's books this week? The Marvel and Indies from Diamond, or how
No.
delays?
My shop didn't have anything.
I got my books. I still don't have the most recent edition of ASM. Still hasn't been released yet up here. It's now 2 weeks behind.
Hmm.
Mine are all supposed to be coming sometime tomorrow.
Yeah, I think that's what Paul said. He sent me a message yesterday with he forwarded the little notice that he got saying 24 to 48 hour delay or something like that.
Yeah, I was told Friday. And that they ship today. They ship on the 17th, get there on the 19th.
That's just the main menu, buddy.
Well, Mark, thanks for hopping on. I'm going to wrap it up, guys. For everyone that's been watching, we appreciate it. For all the panelists that have popped on, thank you for your time, guys. And Kate Titus has been spoken of tonight. Kate Titus has been in the chat, so you know what I'm about to do.
Oh, it's Kate Titus Samurai Ken. Well, everyone needs a vet of some sort, don't they? A vet for your pets. A vet for your comics. The comic vet. Bum bum. The comic vet. The comic vet. Bum bum. Here to fix up your comic problems. That he is. He's here to fix up your comic problems. The comic vet. Bum bum. A vet for your pets. The comic vet. Bum bum. Well, everyone needs a vet of some sort, don't they? The comic